almost every single rod and enchant combination on Roblox Fisch. But there's one extremely rare enchant relic which gives you an insane amount of power. That's right, it's the Blessed Song enchant. So today I'm going to be combining the Blessed Song enchant with the best rod on Fisch to become an unstoppable fishing machine. And guys, this is my brand new channel, so if you can get it to 100,000 subscribers, I will make sure to give away 100,000 Robux only to my subscribers on this channel. To win, all you have to do is subscribe and comment your Roblox username down below. And we're in! And yep, today guys, I'm gonna be taking one of the best rods in Fisch and upgrading it to the max. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, currently I've been using the ethereal prism rod a lot, and the reason for that is, well, one, it makes you so much money, but two, I've got the Blessed Song enchant on this rod. And if you guys don't have this enchant for yourself yet, well, I'm not surprised, because the only way to get it is by catching a Moby. Now, if you guys have been keeping up my videos, catching a Moby hasn't really come that easy to me. In fact, I've still never got one. But yesterday, thanks to some people in my Discord server, some guys reached out, and thank you to Alec, who actually gave me this prismized Moby. And look at this thing, dude! It's beautiful! So we're going to be taking this Moby and unfortunately having to trade it in because, like I said, we're going to be upgrading the Seraphic Rod. In my opinion, the Seraphic Rod is still one of the most OP rods in the game, and I recently got this skin on it, so I think it's time that we make it the best rod in the game. So first things first, let's go ahead and spawn it in jet ski, and of course, we're going to have to go to Moosewood. And yep, I'm going to be using the King Kraken jet ski because this thing is just so fast, dude. It's actually unbelievable. And here we go! Yo! Alright, so if you guys didn't know, if you get the Moby, you can take it to Captain Ahab, and he will give you a relic back. So let's go ahead and hand him this Moby. Oh, wait, what? Wait, what? Why has it changed color? It was literally blue a second ago. Why is it now purple? Okay, that's weird. All right, so we're giving the Moby, and in return, we get the Song of the Deep enchant relic. So in the past, using this enchant relic, you only had a 20% chance of getting the Blessed Song enchant, but I think they've actually changed that to 100% now. At least I hope they have, because that thing used to be so annoying, dude. I literally spent 5 Mobies just to get one enchant on one rod. All right, so here we go. Our next stop is going to be Statue of Sovereignty. And don't worry, guys, I'm truly going to put this new rod to the test because this now should be the most overpowered rod in the game. So, of course, I'm going to be catching some Megs. We're going to be going for the Scylla. And more importantly, can I get a Moby back? But before we get to that, we have to go enchanting. So call the scammer man, take my money, buddy, for the 10 millionth time. Honestly, this guy's going to make me go broken fish, I swear. And here we go, Keeper's Altar. Dude, this rod looks so sick. If you guys don't have it for yourself yet, wait, is it still in the store? Oh, there are literally 900 left now. Dude, I'm not surprised at all. It looks so epic. All right, let's have a look there. We've got the Song of the Deep enchant relic. Now, if we try to enchant, will we get it first try? Please give me it first try, please. Yes, it actually works. Let's go. Blessed Song enchant makes progress speed 40% faster. Let's go, dude. My Seraphic Rod is now going to be unstoppable. If you guys remember when Seraphic first released, it was just way too overpowered. You could basically catch any fish within like 1 second. They then ended up nerfing the rod down to 60% catching speed, but with the Blessed Song enchant, it should be back up to 100% progress speed. Is that correct? I have no idea. Let's go test it out. So what I was thinking was the first fish that we should test it out on is my favorite fish in the game. You guys already know it, the Megalodon. Now, I am going to be going for a bit of a challenge this video, so I actually want to increase my luck. Currently, we've got a double luck weekend, but I think we can get it even higher. So let's go ahead and visit our bearded friend. Oh, wait, why don't I have my boots on? Always get your boots on, guys. If you've got the Glimmerfin suit boots, they are so rapid. Watch how fast I'm going to climb this ladder. Let's go! And here we go, Merlin's hut. Let me in, Merlin, and give me all your luck, buddy. This is a robbery. Now, what I'm thinking is maybe just like 2 hours. I think 2 hours should be enough for today. It's not going to be a crazy challenge. So let's go ahead and grab like 2 hours of the luck, and then we can spawn in our first Meg. Dude, I'm so excited for this. Should we do a Phantom Megalodon? It's still weekend. Or we could do a Phantom Meg. Here we go. Of course, I went a little bit overboard. Why do I do it every single time, dude? Every single time. I can never just get 2 hours. Anyways, we've got 2 hours and 20 minutes of Merlin's best luck. And next up, let's just get a phantom meg to spawn it. So if you guys watched my video yesterday, in order to spawn a phantom megalodon, we've got to use a sundial totem and the eclipse totem. Now, yesterday, I ended up buying 141 eclipse totems. So luckily, I do still have 60 of them left. So our next up is now going to be Ancient Islay. Oh, wait, actually, there's a rainbow here. Okay, I can't help myself. Let's test out the new rod on the rainbow. Let's have a look. How OP is this actually going to be? Okay. Okay. Okay, wait, what? Why is the fish all over the place? Oh, wait, I don't have any bait on. I don't have any coral bait. Okay, I need to go get some coral bait before we move on with today's video. But for now, let me go ahead and catch this little thing. So we're getting a sawfish again. Bro, that is so quick. It's still not like the old seraphic rod, but it's super quick. We've got the plus 40% progress speed and, of course, the seraphic rod. Dude, that is so fast. Nah, that's actually sick. Wait, what? I'm getting a secret. Bro, am I getting a mustard? I am. Yes, the seraphic rod. And straight after, we get the limited fish. Yeah, dude, this rod is so sick. It looks epic and it performs epic. All right, there it is. Blarney McBreeze. New highest weight as well. Nice. So before we actually go for the megalodon, I'm going to have to spawn in my submarine because our next stop is going to be the Desolate Deep. All right, so we've got to find the boy somewhere around here. Dude, using a submarine is like a cheat code, honestly. When you can't find the boy because it's dark and it's raining, you just go underground and you can easily see it. And here we go, Desolate Deep. So the reason I've come here is just to quickly grab some coral geodes. Come on, let me out. No, sometimes you can bug out of the submarine, but other times, oh, it's too hard. All right, what we're thinking, guys. Currently, I've got 163 million cash. Should I go a little bit crazy? Okay, the reason I'm not going to go too crazy on the coral geodes is just because it actually takes so long to unlock them all. Like if I show you now, in order to try and open them, look at this. We've got 1,000 of them. Bro, it takes like 5 minutes just to do 1,000. All right, let's begin. I've got an auto clicker on and everything. Yeah, it is so slow. So we're going to be here for like 5 minutes. I'll see you guys when this ends. And there it is. Okay, we finally opened them all. So if I have a look, how many corals do I actually have? 488. Brilliant. That will do. And another lucky event spawned in. Dude, how often do they come in? It's like every 10 minutes. That was fast. Well, no matter. Next up for me is going to be a phantom megalodon. So shipwright, spawn in my BachaMobile. Thank you, good sire. All right, here we go, guys. Let's head to Ancient Islay and spawn in our first and only phantom meg of this video. Oh, wait, there's a whale migration. Okay, wait, let me have a look. Dude, imagine we get a Moby. Is there a Moby? Where is it? Did it already pass? Oh, it's past this point. Okay. Oh, here it is. Here's the whale migration and no Moby. Okay, that's good. That's actually a good thing because we missed most of that migration. Anyway, what I'm going to do now, guys, I'm going to keep popping the eclipse totems and the sundial totems. If you don't know, that's how you can spawn in a phantom megalodon on weekends. Like I said, if you didn't watch my video on it yesterday, go watch it. It was an epic adventure. I ended up getting this beautiful Blarney phantom megalodon, the first in the world. All right, well, the only thing left to do is fast forward this part. So quick flash warning, guys. This is about to flash the screen and go really fast. Let's see how long it takes to spawn in our first phantom megalodon. And here we go. We got our first megalodon. Unfortunately, yeah, we didn't get lucky, guys. We just didn't get lucky. It's a normal meg. Bro, do I just get the normal meg? No, I'm not going to quit. Today, we get another phantom megalodon with my brand new overpowered rod. All right, so first things first, let me get the coral bait on that we just got. And I'm not even going to use 8x luck for today. We already have Merlin's luck. We've got the double luck from the weekend. And we've got an epic rod. We don't need luck. Bro, look how sick this rod is. Honestly, I can't wait to get the meg. I want to see how good it is. Oh, wait, what about the colossal squid? Oh my days, it's so good. It's so good. It is worth it, guys. If you can get a Moby and you have a seraphic rod, do it. It literally creates the best rod in the game as far as like getting the fish out of the water as fast as possible. And it makes every fish easy as well, because obviously it's a lot less progress. So they don't take anywhere near as long, which means you can just pull them out in seconds. It's easy peasy. All right, let's see how long it takes to get the megalodon, and then we can try spawning a phantom meg again. Oh, and there it is. What? Okay, so now we've got the 40% progress speed and we've got seraphic rod. And look at that. Was that like 6 seconds to catch a meg? That's crazy! It's still not as good as the original seraphic rod, but it's close. The original seraphic rod took somewhere probably around 3 or 4 seconds. This takes around 6 seconds. Dude, that's nuts. And there it is, an ancient megalodon. Yo, that is so good. Let me know in the comments, guys. What do you think of this rod plus the blessed song enchant relic so far? Honestly, to me, this is like the best combo in the game right now. That is so crazy. All right, well, I'm going to get spamming the sundial and the eclipse totems once again, and I'll see you guys if I manage to spawn in a phantom megalodon. And finally, guys, I actually got a phantom megalodon spotted. Dude, I have 5 eclipse totems left. I did not think this was going to turn into a challenge video this fast. The hardest challenge being getting the phantom egg, and I got it first try. What? Okay, so the only challenge was actually getting the phantom egg to spawn in, but look how good this rod is, guys. No way. That is insane. First cast, and it takes like 7 seconds to catch the phantom egg. Bro, I really want to try this rod on the Scylla. I don't know if the blessed song works on the Scylla, but look at that. We got a phantom egg. All right, let's have a look. Did we get it with a mutation on? Probably not, but you never know. Ah, we just got a normal. All right, I'll take it, though. So we got ourselves an ancient megalodon and, of course, a phantom egg. Bro, this thing is so sick. I will never not love the phantom megalodon. Well, now that we've done that, we can finally move on to the next part of the challenge, which is going to be catching ourselves a Scylla. So let me make my way down to the Scylla room, and I'll see you guys there, where we're going to start popping even more sundial totems once again. Yo! Finally, dude. Guys, look at this. I literally have 5 minutes left of Merlin's luck, and I just got a Scylla to spawn in. Bro, it took me like an hour to spawn the Scylla in. That is crazy. All right, well, what I was going to do is just try to catch the Scylla without 8x luck, but because I'm down on luck and I've been waiting ages for the Scylla, I will spend a little bit of Robux. But don't worry, guys, to get Robux for yourself, all you have to do is subscribe and comment your Roblox usernames. Like always, the March Robux giveaway is getting huge. If you want to win all that Robux for yourself, just make sure you're subscribed. And here we go. We've got 8x luck on. We have Merlin's luck. We've got a double luck weekend. And we've got the best rod in the game. Let's see how hard or easy this could be. Now, straight away, what I noticed, even just getting these fish, bro, it's now so fast. Like, the Gorgon Grouper isn't hard to get, but it's just the speed that you get it out that's crazy. Wait, is there a chance that my Seraphic Rod is now my best money rod? Probably not still, just because Ethereal Prism Rod gives you that 8x mutation. I don't know, dude. The Seraphic Rod is just so rapid. Like, look at this. We got the mythical and... Okay, this is taking longer than expected, but... And there it is. That is fast, dude. That is fast. If you guys have fished here for yourself, you'll know just how quick that actually is. Anyways, enough yapping. Let me see if we've got luck on our side to be able to catch this Scylla. Now, normally, I put a crazy amount of luck on to get the Scylla. Right now, I've just got 8x luck. Hopefully, that's going to be enough. Let's find out. No! No, guys, the Scylla disappeared. Are you kidding me? Yo, why am I moving? What? Wait, why was I moving? Okay, now I can't move again. What just happened? Anyway, the Scylla did fully disappear, which means no Scylla for me. And unfortunately, even though this rod is absolutely OP for getting fish quickly, it's still not good enough to catch the Scylla. Even though we've got all these 4-leaf clovers, dude, you'd think the luck would go crazy. The 8x luck wasn't enough. I guess I've got to try spawn another Scylla in, and maybe I just give some bundles to my Discord server. I mean, they always love that anyway. If you guys are not in my Discord server, that's where I gift my bundles. That's where I'm super active. I'll leave the link to my Discord at the top of the description and top of the comments. And the other epic thing is we're about to hit 100,000 members in my Discord. Let's go, dude. Anyway, let me get spamming the sundial totems, and I'll see you when we get the next Scylla. And we're back, and look at this, guys. I finally got a Scylla to spawn in behind me. Now, this time, we're not going to make the same mistake. I will be giving out some bundles in my Discord server to boost the server luck, because there is no way I'm letting this Scylla go. All right, so let's jump into my Discord here. Yo, I'm going to give away 2 bundles to the first people that join. All right, let's see who's going to be the first person to join. Dude, no way. Look how fast they're joining already. All right, I need to already regenerate the link so that more people don't join. And there we go. We got the first 2 people. Congratulations to those guys. Let's go ahead and gift them each a bundle. So we'll start with Monkey here. Gift him this one. All right, let's gift it to one more here. There we go. All right, guys, let's go fishing for the Scylla. We've got 128x server luck. We've still got the luck from the weekend, and that should be enough now. Come on, Scylla. Please, dude. I just want to see how epic this rod is. Also, I think this is kind of a pointless challenge because I don't think that the blessed song enchant actually works on the Scylla. But there's only one way to find out, so of course, I'm going to try and get it anyway. Dude, I love this rod. I just love fishing with it anyway. Honestly, I'm fine. I could do this all day. I'm chilling. Okay, we're getting the mythicals. Come on, Scylla. Oh, there we go. Yes, we're getting the Scylla. Okay, it's still minus 95% progress, which means the Blessed Song enchant definitely does not work on it. But because we are using the Seraphic Rod, we're already over halfway done. Dude, I swear the Blessed enchant actually helped a bit, though. Did it? No, it couldn't have. Did it? I don't know. Either way, let's go ahead and secure the Scylla. I'm going to have to lock in here because at some point, my bar will halve and it's going to reverse my progress as well. That's just what the Scylla does, dude. That's just what the Scylla does. Wait, what? Yo, wait, it's one of the gifters. Dude, I thought that was like a shooting star that came down. That's insane. Where did he come from? All right, let's get it. Come on, Scylla. And here we go. We got the Scylla. There it is. All right, so let's have a look at this. What kind of a Scylla did we catch? By the way, of course, the Blessed Song enchant didn't actually help there at all. So was that a bit of a pointless experiment? Yes, but I got to give away some bundles in my Discord server. And, I mean, I caught a Scylla. Oh, wait, what? It's actually really small. 247,000 kilogram Scylla. Oh, this is like a little baby, dude. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it. But moving on to the last challenge and probably the hardest one yet. Can I get a Moby with this rod? Of course, in order to get this enchant, I had to use a Moby. So now I want to see if I can get it back by using the Blessed Song enchant. So there's only one way to do this. We've got to make our way outside first. So let's go ahead and use a Conception Conch here. Then we've got to go outside. And now we've got to spawn in the whale migration. All right, so I actually ended up taking a little bit of a break from this challenge. And we only have 4 hours left of the lucky boost. So like I said, guys, we've got to spawn in a whale migration. And yep, we're just going to be spamming these totems until we manage to get the Moby whale. Honestly, the hardest part about this will be spawning the Moby whale in. There's only a 5% chance. As I'm sure you guys know by now, it's ridiculously hard to get. Oh, and there we go. Okay, we got the whale migration. Now we're going to go find it. Normally, they're right next to Ancient Islay, so that's where I'm going to go. All right, it's not here. All right, it's going to be Sunstone Island. Let's go there next. And here we go. The whale migration. Did I get a Moby? Yeah, of course not. Of course not, dude. Spawning a Moby is ridiculously hard. Now, instead of going for these blue whales, what I can do now to make it a lot quicker is keep leaving my server and rejoin. And because we now have the hotbar save, guys, it's going to make this way easier. Watch this. So we can leave, rejoin, and here we go. Straight away, I've got the Tempest totems and Smokescreen totems saved. So I can literally just go straight into the game and start spamming them. In the past, you used to have to pull them up, and honestly, it was such a time waste every single time you reset your server. Devs! Thank you for the hotbar save. And just not to bore you guys, I'm going to keep doing this process until I do get the Moby whale. And then we're going to see if we can catch it with the Seraphic Rod. All right, I'll see you guys then. Oh, no way. Here we go. Okay, we got the Moby whale, guys. It took like 30 minutes. It took a little bit of time. But what I'm going to do is put some luck back on. And of course, in order to do that, I'm going to gift some bundles to my Discord server. Good morning, guys. I'm gifted a couple of bundles if someone wants them. Let's see who's going to join first. Oh, we already got 2 joiners. Nah, that's crazy, dude. All right, let's go ahead and gift the first 2 people that joined. So we've got KJJ. We'll gift him one. And we'll gift one to this dude as well. Congratulations, guys. Hope you enjoyed new bundles. All right, the next step is, of course, let's pull out the Seraphic Rod. And here we go, guys. How OP is this going to be against the Moby whale? I have no idea. Okay, we're getting some legendaries. I just want to see what it's like with the blue whales at least. Oh, and there we go. What? Ask and you shall receive. We've got the blue whale. Oh, guys, this is so fast. This is so fast. And that's it. Blue whale caught in seconds, dude. Nah, that's actually crazy. That's actually so nuts. Okay, so that's 1 blue whale caught. Let's keep going. Oh, I'm getting a secret. Oh, no. Please don't be a long pike. Okay, at least it's a mustard fish. Dude, the long pike curse is real. We've got to make sure to try and avoid it somehow. Oh, another secret. Is this going to be another mustard? It is. Wait, no. No. Is this going to be a new curse? Mustard curse? Ooh, I'm getting a Bacha blue corsal squid. All right, well, I'm actually going to catch this just because it's so quick to catch anyway. It's probably easier to catch than it is to let it go. There it is. Oh, and there's the second blue whale. Okay, wait. There's actually a chance that I get the Moby whale. All right, there's one more thing I can do. Do I have Aurora totem? Oh, I don't. Wait, let me ask these guys that have joined. Can someone use Aurora? I don't have one. Come on, guys. Please come through, clutch. Yes! Yo, who was that? Bro, what an actual legend. That HX that I gifted a bundle to ended up using the Aurora totem. Yeah, let's go. No, not another mustard fish. Bro, I saw the secret come up and I thought it was the Moby. Okay, we're currently at Ancient Islay, which means the Moby is just over halfway done now already. And still, we cannot get this thing. Bro, why is it this hard? Oh, I got a big long pike. Okay, long pike is back, but at least we got it as a big. That's pretty cool, I guess. Bro, I thought that was it. No, I saw that and I actually thought that was the movie. It's just a frozen sawfish. What? I've never had a frozen sawfish, so that's kind of cool, but come on. I saw a big thing come out the water. Oh, no. What a rip, dude. Oh, no. I can actually see the finish line. No. Is this going to be another Moby that I can't catch? Come on. I've got the best rod in the game. Are you kidding me? All right, we've got about 3 casts left before the Moby disappears. No. Come on, Moby. No. There goes the Moby once again. You guys kept spamming the comments like crazy. Why didn't I test that rod? Well, it's because I wanted to do it in today's video, and that's because we're about to test it with all of the most overpowered enchants on fish. And dude, just look at this rod. Look at this rod. So this used to be a developer rod, but they decided to give it to us absolute no-lifers. Now, I've already played a little bit with this rod, but I'm not going to show you guys the rod yet, because honestly, let me just tell you this. It is so overpowered, it's going to blow your mind. In fact, let me give you a little teaser of what this rod can actually do. But remember, I will be going through every single OP enchant in the game, so you don't want to just skip yet. You'll want to see just what we can do with this rod. So with the first cast, yep, look at that. Instant lure. And watch this, guys. Watch this. Look! Boom! Fish caught already. This rod is honestly insane. Like, look at it again. Okay, throw out the cast. Instant lure. Here comes the beam from the sky. And it absolutely destroys the fish, and we get it just like that. What's that? Like 2 seconds to catch a fish? It's honestly insane. So just quickly taking a look at the stats for this rod, just so you guys know what you can expect. It's got a lure speed of 95%. Its luck is 150%. Control is the highest control in all of fish. It sits at 0.3%. Resilience is pretty good, 20%. And of course, max infinite kilogram weight. And at the bottom, it doesn't say it has a passive, it just says touch some grass, buddy. But of course, if you use the rod, it does clearly have a passive ability. It's this laser beam that comes down and absolutely destroys the fish, dude. So what I'm going to be testing is about 10 different enchants on this rod. We're going to be going through control, steady, piercing, invincible, all that good stuff, just to find out how broken we can actually make this rod. I mean, it's already broken, but I'm sure we can break it even more. So step number 1, let's make our way out of Atlantis. And I just love the way that this looks on my back, dude. I can't believe I've got this. All right, here we go. We've made it outside to the Grand Reef. Now, if you guys didn't know, there's now a shipwright back here, so you can actually get a ship from here, because in the past, there was actually no way to leave the Grand Reef. It was kind of crazy. So let's go ahead and spawn in my jet ski, and let's begin by making our way over towards Statue of Sovereignty. Dude, I am so hyped to make this video. Editor, I need some hype music. And here we go. Epic, dude. Epic. All right, let's make our way over to the scammer man himself, Cole. Look at his miserable face as he scams me. All right, here you go, Cole. Take my money. All right, now just let me down. All right, we've made our way down to Keeper's Altar. So, of course, what we're going to do is actually start with the normal enchant relics. So, if we quickly take a look. Okay, I've got 8 exalted. Okay, I've got 9 exalted relics. That's actually really good. So, that should be enough for today's video. So, that's fine. I can always get more if I have to, but I think 9 will do. But anyway, let's start with the actual normal enchant relics. These are much easier to get. So, of course, first things first, let's go ahead and pop a sundial totem to make it nighttime. And here we go, guys. I'm so excited. All right, so with the normal enchant relics, there's actually only 6 different enchants that I'm looking for. This is going to be controlled, steady, mutated, divine, resilient, and wormhole. The rest, I'm not really that bothered about for today's video. I just want to test the most overpowered ones. And in my opinion, these are the most overpowered ones with the seraphic rod. Actually, the one that I'm probably the most excited for is wormhole. I think that thing could be insane on this rod. Anyway, let's get enchanting and see what we get first. Okay, we've got quality. See, the reason that I don't need quality on this rod is because the luck and the lure is already mega high, so raising it by 15% is completely pointless. So let's keep it moving. See, normally Herculean is actually a pretty good enchant on other rods, but this one has an infinite max kilogram, so we're fine. Why am I getting all the bad ones? We got long. We don't need this. Again, hasty is a pretty very epic enchant. But dude, we have 95% lure speed and I'm already using coral bait. So we have 100% lure speed. It's instant lure. Yes, okay, kicking off with the first one, we've got controlled. Increased rod control bar size. Now, the reason I want to test this one is because the control is 0.3 on this rod. And if you guys didn't know, that makes it the highest control out of any rod on Fish. I'm pretty sure the next closest one is something like 0.25. So now we can see just how big the control bar is with the controlled enchant. Now, in order to test this, I'm not going to test it down at Keeper's Altar. That's kind of sucky. Let's make our way back outside. Dude, I know what we need to do. We need to spawn in a Megalodon. So in order to spawn a Megalodon, I am going to need a lot more sundial totems than I have. I only have 160. So of course, let's make our way over towards Sunstone Island. Now this time, for once, I'm actually not going to buy Merlin's luck just because I want to test the rod's luck on its own. And I'm not going to buy Apex luck today either, unless I feel like it later. All right, here we go. Let's drop down into the cave and buy up some sundial totems. Now, I did go a little bit bankrupt yesterday by buying all of the rods. As you can see, we only have 8.6 million cash left. So how many should I buy? Okay, let's get 50. Should I go up to like 1,000? All right, let me replenish until I have 1,000 sundial totems. And there we go. Okay, we spent about 1.3 million. That's not too bad. So now next up, guys, I'm just going to pop all of these sundial totems until I get Megalodon, and then I'll just see you then. I don't want to waste your time as I pop the sundial totems. What? I've been popping so many sundial totems. I've popped somewhere around 60, and I just looked at my PC, and a Megalodon did spawn in. Okay, I have no idea when this spawned in. Let me check. No, a Kraken spawned in as well. Wait, what is going on, dude? Why is it not popping up with a sound effect? Okay, I have no idea what's going on. I don't even know how long this Megalodon has been here, guys, but let's go for it. Let's see how fast we can get it. Dude! Look at the control bar, by the way. Oh, my days. All right, I'm going to swap for the shark head bait. Where is it? Here it is. Shark head bait. Oh, no, no. Get off the jet ski. Guys, look at this control bar. Okay, we've got to do a few clicks here. Look at the size of the control bar. It almost takes up the full screen. There's literally like 30% left. It takes up about 70% of the bar. It's so big. If I don't get a perfect catch with this rod, I'm terrible at this game, dude. No way is it. I cannot believe it's this big. This is so broken. It's actually crazy. Okay, we're getting a colossal squid. Look how fast we're getting the colossal squid. Wow, this rod is actually unbelievable. All right, the only problem is we still haven't gotten the Megalodon. Is that an issue? Should I be using Apex luck? No, I want to test the rod. I don't want to use Apex luck. Let's see how good the rod is. I'm just scared that the Megalodon's going to disappear because I have no idea how long it's been here for. No! The Megalodon disappeared. Oh, it's too late, dude. All right, I'm going to have to do the sundial totems again and definitely pay attention to my screen this time. Normally, it's supposed to make a noise when it spawns in, but for some reason, it didn't. So I'll see you guys in a second once I respawn another one in with some sundial totems. Wait, okay, I got another. Okay, that one only took about 5 sundial totems. That's kind of crazy. But again, it didn't make a noise when it spawned in. That's super weird. Maybe it's just a little bug in my server right now. Anyways, let's get over to the Megalodon. There she is. Oh, back up a little bit. All right, this time we're definitely getting you, Meg. You are not getting away. First cast? Probably not, but let's see. Dude, if I had Apex luck on, we would have got a first cast. Okay, we're getting a moonfish. Let's have a look. How is it to get a legendary? Yeah, okay. Easy peasy. Okay, we're getting a sea pickle. Come here, little sea pickle. There it is, sea pickle, easily caught. I don't know why I'm not able to get Megalodon. I'm kind of struggling with the Meg, I can't lie. I'm getting kind of unlucky right now. There we go, Megalodon. Okay, let's have a look. How hard is it to catch the Meg? Are you serious? Are you serious? You catch the Meg that quickly? No, that's broken, dude. That is so broken. Look at this rod. Wow. Wow! No way, dude! All right, let's have a look. What Megalodon did we just get? Okay, it's just a normal ancient Megalodon. Oh, it's a small one. 50,000 kilograms? That's tiny. So, that's the rod with the controlled enchant on it. Honestly, it just makes the bar absolutely massive, and I cannot believe it doesn't slow the Meg down at all. So, next up, I'm wondering what would happen if we got the steady enchant. So, let's make our way back over towards Keeper's Altar, and let's get a brand new enchant on. I'm hoping it's going to be steady, but I do have a list of other ones as well. So I'll see you guys once I get back down there. All right, we're back down in Keeper's Altar. It is currently nighttime, so let's see what enchanter we're gonna get next. Please be steady. Ooh, we got Swift. I definitely don't need a higher lure speed. The lure is already insane, as you guys saw when we were fishing. Okay, we've got Storming. Storming's actually pretty cool, and you guys always tell me to use Storming and then change the weather to rain. But I'm not gonna lie, because I'm a mega rich fish player, I basically just buy Aurora Totems and, of course, use Apex luck when I'm trying to get higher luck. Aurora Totem is the easiest way to get the highest luck possible in the game, so if you can afford them, just get those instead of Storming. Okay, Mutated increases mutation luck by 7%. Now that one is the one that I actually wanted to try as well. So let's make our way outside. We're gonna make this one quick. I'm not gonna go for a Megalodon. What I'm gonna do for this one is actually just head on over towards Mushgrove Swamp, since as you guys saw in the update video, I've still not completed the bestiary for Mushgrove. So I want to see if I can catch some cool mutations, maybe a cool looking alligator with the mutated enchant on the Seraphic Rod, dude. This is gonna be insane. All right, let's check ourselves right here. So first things first, let's go ahead and put on a different bait. Let's actually use seaweed. Oh no, wait. Okay, we're trying to get higher resilience. Let me go back to coral. Coral is just the goat, dude. If you guys want the best resilience and the best lure speed in the game, make sure to use coral. You can get them from the coral geodes over at Desolate Deep. Anyways, let's get fishing. Okay, look at that. Instant lure. Here comes the laser. And done. This rod is so crazy. I honestly cannot believe this rod is real. Like, why did they give me this? Look at this, bro. I feel like I'm hacking. Okay, we got a big swamp bass. Nice. Give me a mutation. As soon as we get a mutation, I'll be happy. Oh, wait, actually, because I don't really need to test any luck enchants on this rod, I actually will put on the 8x luck. If you guys remember, in my update video, I had to catch 3 resin, and I've still not caught that to bring back to the mermaid. So let's get 8x luck on. But don't worry, guys. If you would like to spend Robux how I spend Robux, I'm doing a huge giveaway right now. It's a 250,000 Robux. So make sure to subscribe to enter, and of course, leave your Robux usernames in the comments. All right, there we go. Now we're gonna get mythicals, dude. So straight away, we're getting a handfish here. Yep, easy peasy. No, 8x luck is broken on this rod, dude. It makes it even better. Okay, actually, maybe not. We're getting Mashka. Oh, okay, we're getting an enchant relic. How quickly will we catch the enchant relic? Okay, that quickly. Is it mutated, though? I don't think so. All right, honestly, I don't think we've caught anything mutated so far. Let me keep going until I catch something mutated. I mean, you guys know what the mutated enchant does. It basically just puts a mutation on the rod. Oh, okay. What is this? It looks like green electricity. Is this an electric alligator? It is. Alligator. Here it is. Ooh, wait, what? Why does that look so cool? The electricity looks green because of the alligator. Whoa, that's kind of sick, dude. All right, well, there we go. That's basically what mutated does on the rod. Other than that, the rod performs exactly the same. Apart from, we do currently have 8x luck on. And check out my electric alligator. Let's go! So, let's get back down to Keeper's Altar, and let's get the next enchant on. Okay, we've made it back down again. Let's go ahead and pop a sundial totem and make it nighttime. And now we can use the enchant relic. Oh, and one more thing, guys. I now have a Discord server. Let's go! It's officially been up for 1 day, and we're already over 7,000 members. So if you guys would like to see my videos early, get in on more giveaways, and get involved in some of my videos, and make sure to join the Discord. I'll put the link in the description and top of the comments. All right, here we go. Next enchant. Oh, we got Bissell. We do not want that. Ew. Okay, we got Lucky. Definitely don't need that, especially with Apex luck on. Okay, that is one that I want to test out. Resilience. Increased resilience by 35%. So what I'm wondering is, what would happen if we tested this on the brand new Kraken? The new Kraken is supposed to be a really hard fish to catch, even though actually it's kind of not. But I'm wondering what would happen if we have a crazy amount of resilience and we have this absolutely overpowered rod. So in order to get there, let's go ahead and use my Conception Conch so we can teleport straight into Atlantis. There we go. Easy peasy. Next up, we need some diving gear, and let's make our way down to the Kraken. So of course, we've got to go into the water and through this pool down here. And there we go. We made it out to the area that you can buy the Kraken rod, which we're not going to be testing today. We already did that yesterday. So I'll just keep popping sundial totems. I'm pretty sure this works at spawning the Kraken. So let's see how many it takes. I've got 953 sundial totems right now. I'm just going to keep popping them until we get the Kraken in my server. Okay, guys, I'm at 869 sundial totems. I've used like 200 sundial totems in this one video already. So let's see just how easy it will now be with 35% extra resilience. And do we put put on deep coral as well, or is that too much resilience? That would give us an extra 50 resilience as well. You know what? I'll just use normal coral for now. Let's not go super overpowered. But just keep in mind, oh, okay, we got on the first catch. And it's done. It didn't even move. Oh my days, dude. It didn't even move. Look at this rod. It's so epic. I literally couldn't even finish my sentence earlier, and we already caught the Kraken. All right, so it took about 35 minutes to spawn in, but about 3 seconds to catch, if that actually. So let's have a look. Did we get any sort of a special Kraken, though? Nope, we got a normal Kraken. Quite a big one, though. 6,900 kilograms. Ooh, this is my biggest one. Yeah, let's go. All right, so that doesn't fully test out the resilience on the rod, I guess, but it's kind of hard to show the resilience, because if I show you guys when I'm fishing, we catch the fish so quickly that, yeah, look, the middle bar just stays in the middle the whole time, and we catch the fish within 2 seconds. So resilience is pretty OP on this rod. I mean, it keeps it in the center, but control or steady is even better, because, I mean, let's be honest, if you've got a huge control bar, that fish is not going anywhere anyway. So that's resilience for you guys. You all know what it does. It just makes the fish harder to move, and with this rod, it doesn't even matter that much just because you catch the fish so quickly. So anyway, let's make our way out of here and back to the Statue of Sovereignty. So I'm going to use another conception conch to go back to the top, and I'll meet you guys over at Statue of Sovereignty for the next enchant. All right, and we're back down at Keeper's Altar once again. Let's get back onto the enchant relics. Now, I actually only want to test 2 more from the regular enchant relics, and that's going to be Steady and Wormhole. So let's see which one we're going to get first. I'm hoping it's going to be Steady, but let's find out. Okay, we got Insight. We don't need that. In fact, I'm just going to skip to when we get either Steady or Wormhole, guys. Oh, wait, we got Divine. Okay, there's no reason to test Divine because I'm going to put Atex luck back on, but it basically just increases your luck by 45%. And of course, if we take a look at the rod, our luck is currently 150%, so this would put it all the way up to 195%. But yeah, like I said, the luck on the rod is already pretty good, and especially if you use Atex luck or Aurora totems, anything like that, then you don't need the extra 45% in my opinion. Oh, there we go. Okay, we got Wormhole. 45% chance to catch a fish from a random place. I definitely want to test this. So for this, we actually don't even need to leave Keeper's Altar, because like I just said, there's a 45% chance to catch a fish from anywhere. So let's get fishing, and let's see what we're going to get straight away. Dude, look at the beam. Look at the beam. Okay, we've got a blue fish. In fact, wait, let me put Atex luck on, and let's see if we can catch a super rare fish from somewhere. All right, there we go. Atex luck is now active. Let's keep fishing, and hopefully the wormhole engages soon. We keep getting blue fish. What's going on? All right, let me go to a different spot, even though it makes 0 difference. Okay, let's go here. This skid. Oh, we're getting a legendary. Okay, we're getting Void Wood. So that's still all from Keeper's Altar. Oh, there we go. That's Wormhole active. Okay, minus 60% progress. Is this going to be a mythic fish? It is! Yep, I'm that sad. I know what progress all the fish in the game have. Anyway, let's keep going and let's see what else we can get. Okay, we got Umbral Shark. Oh, yes. Okay, we're getting Wormhole again. Minus 40% progress. So it's going to be a moonfish, right? Oh, wait, no. We got Frozen Walnut. Wait, that's sick. Okay, what are we getting now? We're just getting a box? Dude, Wormhole on this rod is so overpowered. It might be the best enchant for this rod, because this rod is already so overpowered itself. It catches fish mega quickly. With Wormhole on it, we can now catch any fish in the game mega quickly anywhere. This is game breaking. This actually breaks the game, dude. What? Okay, we got mackerel. That's not that game breaking. Okay, we get a quality baits crate. This is so insane though. So in the past, people used to use Wormhole with the rod of the depths, because obviously your ghost catches something for you as well. But with this rod, it's even better just because of how fast it actually is. Like, look at this. We're catching a flying fish right now. Look at that. Instantly get a flying fish. Next, we're getting another wormhole fish. What's this going to be? Instantly get a haddock. Next, what else are we going to get? Another wormhole. Instantly get a bait crate. But you get my point. It's actually crazy good. All right, let me keep going until I get something pretty rare. Oh, wow. Wait, did you guys see that? We just got axolotl. I mean, that's not like mega rare, but that's so cool. Look. Oh, dude, look at this. Are we catching a shark? Oh, no, we've got a sunfish. This is so broken, dude. You can complete your bestiary within like 20 minutes doing this, I swear. This is so insane. Oh, no way. We just got a floppy. So that's from Ancient Isles. And then we got an umbral shark. All right, well, you guys get the point. This is absolutely broken. In fact, this might be my enchantment of the day. We still have a bunch to go through, but wormhole on this rod is so insane, dude. Like, all the other enchants are really cool. They definitely do boost the rod, but the rod is that overpowered board itself that you can literally just stick wormhole on and fish absolutely anywhere to get any fish in the game. That is so broken. That is so broken! All right, so let's get back on the enchant table and let's go for the last one of the enchant relic, which is going to be the steady enchant. Let's see how long this takes. Oh, wait, of course. We've got to make it nighttime first. Okay, we got clever. Do I need the clever enchant? 2.25 XP after catching a fish. Let me think about that. As a level 1000 player, do I need that? Probably not. Okay, quality. Once again, we don't need it. I'll just see you guys once I manage to get this painful enchant that for some reason I just cannot seem to get today. Wait, there we go. I got it. Steady. Reduces progress lost by 25% when fishing. So this is the last one that we're going to be using on the enchant relics before we move on to the exalted relics. Now, the reason I wanted to try steady is because it basically makes it catch fish even faster. So now I'm wondering, do we just get fish instantly? But I'm not going to test this on any random old fish. I'm of course going to test it on the one and only, the Megalodon. So let's make our way back out, Lay, and let's get to ancient Islay. Wait, what am I doing? All right, so you guys know the drill by now. In order to get the Megalodon, what I've got to do is keep spamming my sundial totems. Now, there's no easy way of going about this. I've got 867 sundial totems left. Let's just keep popping until I get the Meg. So I'll just see you guys once one manages to spawn in. I'll keep an eye on the chat this time so to make sure I don't miss it. All right, there we go. A Megalodon has spawned in, and that one didn't take too long. It was somewhere around 35 sundial totems. But we do need to find the Megalodon. No idea where it is. I'm going to guess somewhere in this direction. Oh, hello, Maggie. All right, as you guys can see, we do still have the 8x look on. And just in case you guys still don't know what steady does, let me quickly explain. So you know how this rod fills up the bar really quickly. Anyway, what steady does is it reduces progress loss by 25% when fishing. So if the Megalodon is minus 80% progress, this would basically just make it minus 55% progress. If you still don't know what I mean, well, just watch this. All right, let's get fishing. We'll get a sawfish, and as you can see, the sawfish, we've got plus 25% progress, and okay, you guys see what I mean? Do you guys see what I mean? This is why I've been waiting to get this enchant on this rod. Okay, watch this. Watch how fast we're gonna catch this fish. Done. It basically makes all fish an extra 25% faster to catch, and this rod was already quick. So now it just takes, what, like a second? Okay, instant lure and instant catch. Done. This can't be real. Okay, we get a sea pickle or something. Is this a sea pickle? Oh, I kind of messed up there. I didn't get a perfect catch. Okay, we got an ore fish. That was my first one that I messed up. Okay, we get a Megalodon. All right, done. So what's that? About 2.5 seconds? And here's the Megalodon. We've got a normal Meg. All right, let's have a look. Did we get any mutation on the Megalodon? No, we didn't. Just a normal Meg weighing in at 63,000 kilograms. Or just under. All right, editor, can we get a replay on me catching the Megalodon? I think it took somewhere around 2.5 seconds total. Let's get a replay with a timer on the screen to see the exact amount of time it takes with the steady enchant. So now that we caught the Meg, it clearly proves how overpowered this rod is with steady. In fact, it's probably the best enchant so far. I know I just said wormhole is, but wormhole's like super unique. As far as actually making the rod even better, steady is the one, dude. Now, the last time that I used the steady enchant, you guys were begging me in the comments to go over towards Moosewood and catch, what is it, a salmon? Where it already has the plus 25% progress speed. So before we go ahead and put a different enchant on, let's make our way to Moosewood and catch the highest progress speed, which I think is the salmon. We're going to find out in a second. All right, here we go. Parked up on the dock. And let's just get fishing until we get that high progress fish. Okay, it's not this. This is just a normal box. Okay. This is ridiculous. This is... Okay, this is it. Plus 45% progress speed. Oh, wow. The laser was still going for like an extra second and a half. That is so insane! So the fish we just caught is called a sockeye salmon, and it gives you an extra 20% progress speed anyway. Plus, we've got 25% from the enchant. Plus, we've got this epic rod. So let's do this one more time. Here it is, sockeye salmon. And done. Bro, that's less than a second to catch a whole fish. I remember when I first started playing fish and I was fishing over here in the docks. Comparing that moment to what rod I have now is just absolutely mind-blowing. It used to take so long to fish here. All right, well, let's get back on our jet ski. Let's get a brand new enchant. And then you know what? Let's get the treble bass. I've only ever caught that once, so let's come back for it. But first stop, back to the Statue of Sovereignty, and let's finally start using the exalted relics. We're now officially done with all all of the enchant relics. All right, here we go. We're back down at Keeper's Altar. So let's go ahead and pop the sundial totem, make it nighttime. Now is the moment you guys have waited for. We're finally moving on to exalted relics. If you guys don't know what exalted relics are, well, you've been sleeping under a rock. Basically, they're new relics that came out in Fish about 2 weeks ago. And instead of giving you the normal enchants, they give you even more overpowered enchants. So let's see which one we're going to get first. Now, there's only like 3 damn after here. So let's see what we're going to get. Oh. Okay, Immortal is super epic. I actually did have it on my list because it increases luck by 75%. But that's honestly kind of hard to test because we already have 8x luck on and the luck on the rod is already really good. I mean, let me just show you right here. It's basically just going to give us even more luck, but it's not going to change the way that the rod plays. So let's try catch something. Okay, here's a legendary and yep, instant catch or almost instant. See, it's a little bit slower now that we don't have the steady enchant. Okay, this is broken. Now that we do have Immortal, this is broken. So that's 2 Umbral Sharks in a row. This is 3 Umbral Sharks in a row. Okay, we're getting another legendary. So 4 legendaries in a row. This is Voidwood, I believe. Yes, Voidwood. Another Voidwood. No! Okay, I take it back. That enchant is absolutely overpowered in this rod as well. But keep in mind, we do have 8x luck on right now, so it's definitely quite skewed. But if we were to add it up, we get 75% extra luck on top of 150% luck. So that would give us 225% luck with this enchant, meaning it's basically the equal amount of luck as the Heaven's Rod now. But this rod is way better than the Heaven's Rod. It just doesn't give you the Heavenly Mutation. But I mean, why would you need it? You can literally catch any fish on the planet instantly. All right, so moving on. Let's go on to the next exalted relic and let's see what we're going to get. The ones that I'm after next are Piercing, Invincible, and Mystical. So let's see what we're going to get. Oh, there we go. Invincible allows fishing in any body of liquid. Do you guys know what this means? Do you guys know what this means? It's time to go for the Spectral Serpent, dude. Yes! Now, if you guys, for some reason, don't know, I would say the Spectral Serpent is the actual hardest fish to catch in Fish. It moves around super sporadically. You need to use the Reinforced Rod or the brand new Invincible enchant in order to be able to catch it with any rod now, but it still moves around so fast that if you're not using the Deep Coral or if you don't have a Resilience enchant, it's really, really hard to catch it. But with this rod, I don't think so, dude. I don't think so, but I'm excited to go for it. So let's make our way outside and let's see if we can get this beast. All right, we made it back outside, but I've just got another new idea as well. Let's first go over towards Roslet Bay and catch the Molten Banshee. Of course, that resides within the volcano, and then we'll make our way to the Spectral Serpent because I really want to get the Molten Banshee as well. And I've kind of realized now as well, we're basically going for all of the exotic fish in this video. I swear, I didn't even mean to do that. All right, so let's make our way inside, and here we go, guys. Oh! What? Why has nobody talked about this? They changed the look of the Roslet volcano. It's like overflowed like crazy, dude. Okay, so they made the parkour harder, I guess. What? I've not seen anybody talk about this. I didn't even know this happened. All right, let's see if we can cut across to the middle without dying. Easy peasy. And should we go down there? Down there looks kind of scary, actually. Let me stay up here. All right, so we should be able to get the Molten Banshee pretty quickly. Like I said, we've got 8x luck on, and now that we have Invincible, we can fish in these waters. Can we? Maybe we can't. What? It's broken. Have they changed something about the Roslet volcano? Can you only fish here with the magma rod now? I'm so confused. So in the past, you used to be able to fish here with the magma rod, reinforced rod, and if you had the Invincible enchant, but it doesn't work. All right, well, you learn something new every day. I don't know if that's a bug or if they've changed something about the volcano, but I cannot fish here. All right, well, let's go back to the original plan and let's go get the Spectral Serpent. I don't like you anyway, Molten Banshee. I didn't want you. That's a total lie. I did want you. All right, so in order to go for the Spectral Serpent, you guys know where I need to go already. You've seen my videos. We need to make our way to the brine pool. So I'll just see you guys once I manage to get there. All right, and here we go. We've made it to the brine pool. So obviously, I should now be able to fish in the brine pool. If I can't, there's definitely a bug going on. Okay, I can. Yeah, dude! And there goes the beam, and... Oh, wait, actually. What? That felt like it took a while to catch when it shouldn't have. Well, I mean, it's still way quicker than the reinforced rod. I actually can't believe this. So if you guys don't know, in the past, the only rod you could fish here with was this one. Let me find it. This one right here. And let's just look at the stats. 0% lure speed, 25% luck. Control is 0.05 and 0 resilience. So in order to fish with this rod, you used to have to do this. Click, 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 click. And after 22 shakes, you finally get a catch. And of course, the control bar is pretty terrible. So catching a spectral serpent used to be mega hard. Obviously, now what we can do instead is just swap over to the seraphic rod. And here we go. Dude, it's so insane. It's so insane! I actually can't believe that this is what Fisch has come to. This is kind of crazy, dude. I'm not sure if they're going to keep this as the max level rod forever or if they're going to increase the levels again at some point. But honestly, I don't think they can actually do much more than this rod. I mean, if they did anything else, it would just be an instant catch, like instant, which is basically a developer rod. So I think this is probably the max level that we're ever going to get on Fisch. But anyway, enough yapping about that. What we're going to do now is catch the spectral serpent and see just how easy it is to get the spectral serpent with this rod instead. So I'm going to keep fishing until we get some luck on our side. Okay, we're getting a Brian Phantom right now. Oh, dude, it's so easy. It's any fish is the same. Whatever fish I catch, it's all the same level of difficulty. It's actually crazy. All right, let me actually swap over to truffle worms if I have any. Okay, here they are, truffle worms. And of course, let's make it nighttime because the spectral serpent does like nighttime and truffle worms. Okay, this should now be easier. Let's have a look. We're gonna have to do a few shakes instead. It's not instant lure anymore because I took coral off. Oh, I'm getting it. Oh, yes, look at this. No, I actually messed up. Look at that, though. 12,000 kilograms spectral serpent. Dude, I kind of fell asleep. I'm not going to lie. That took about 20 minutes for some reason. But when we finally did get it, it was so easy to catch. Apart from the fact that I didn't get it as a perfect catch, dude. All right, so let's actually go take a look at a spectral serpent we just caught. Dude, that took so much longer than I thought it would, but at least we got one. Okay, unfortunately, no mutation. It's just a 12,000 kilogram spectral serpent. Nice and easy. It's just the crazy part is this rod, dude. I cannot believe how fast you can catch the spectral serpent. Keep in mind, guys, this is the hardest fish to catch in Fisch. And we got it in like a second, maybe 2 seconds. That's insane! They definitely need to nerf this rod, dude. It's way too strong. It kind of ruins Fisch in a weird way. But we're not going to be done yet. There's actually one more really cool exalted relic enchant that I want to go for. And that is the piercing enchant. So just like the steady enchant that we used earlier where it finishes off the bar quicker, we're basically going to do that same thing with the piercing enchant that provides slashes. So you know, like the trident rod and the no life rod? Well, we're going to put that exact same passive, the slashing passive, on the seraphic rod. It's going to be so insane, dude. All right, so let's back up and make our way down to Keeper's Altar one last time. So, of course, we've got to change it to nighttime. Let's do that once again. And we only have 6 exalted relics. So I'm really hoping we get this on the first go. I really don't want to waste my exalted relics. Oh, whoa. Why is it so dark? Oh, it's my settings. Okay. All right, let's go for the enchant and let's see what happens. Please be piercing. Oh, wait, quantum? Dude, quantum would be so sick for grinding money. All right, you know what? We've got to test quantum. We just have to test quantum. Let's do one night of grinding money and see how much money we can make. And then we'll come back and do the piercing enchant if possible. So in order to do that, let's head on over to the best money-making spot right now in the game, which is the Grand Reef. Dude, I'm so excited. What? We might be able to make millions. All right, I'll catch you guys once I'm over at the Grand Reef. All right, here we go. Made it to the Grand Reef. Let's jump off here. Brilliant. Get past the hippie dude. So what I'm going to do, as you guys can see, currently it's nighttime. I'm going to pop one sundial totem. As soon as it turns to daytime, we're going to get fishing until it's nighttime again. So that's normally about 12 minutes of fishing. And the last time I did this, we used a Heaven's Rod with quantum on it, and we made around 251,000 cash in one day. So if we make more than that, this is now the best money-making rod in the game. All right, let's go ahead and use the sundial totem. As soon as it turns to daytime, we'll get fishing. All right, there we go. It's officially nighttime. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, that was insane. Wait, how much did I catch? If I go down... Oh, wait, okay. I still had some fish. Let's be honest. I still had some fish from before, but if we just take away about 100,000, the rest was caught here. So let's have a look. So I started catching round about here, just after the spectral serpent. Look how many fish I caught. Dude, look how much I caught in one day. On the Heaven's Rod, when I did this test, we had about 2 or 3 lines caught in a day. Here, we've got about 11. So anyway, let's go sell and see how much we made. And we'll just take away somewhere around the 100,000 cash for all the other stuff we caught today. Because I didn't catch that much before this. What? 1.1 million? Surely not. Okay, wait, I've got to do the test again. That's insane. It cannot be that much. Wait a second. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn it back to daytime, do the test again for you guys just to make it fair. Because I know a lot of you will be saying, oh, it's because of what you had earlier. And you are right. I had a lot of stuff earlier. So let's do this test again. I'm going to go for it until it's nighttime. I'm going to go from day to nighttime once again. And I'll just see you guys once I'm finished and it's nighttime. We'll keep it fair. All right, let's get this one last fish. And then we should be done because it has just turned to nighttime. All right, there we go. As you can see, it's officially nighttime. So let's get to the backpack and have a look. How many fish did we catch this time? Dude, look at this. Look at this. We literally got so many. This rod is crazy, bro. All right, so what happens when we go sell inventory? So you guys saw last time I already sold inventory, so it should be on 0. So whatever we get now is the real number. No way! 548,000! No! Bro, how is that real? You're telling me I can make 500,000 in 10 minutes? Bro, this rod is broken! Honestly, how is this real? I can make 500,000 with just this rod and quantum on it? That is so insane. All right, I take it all back. This is probably the best enchant that you can actually put on this rod. That is so crazy, dude. I'm not even exaggerating. 500,000 in 10 minutes is insane. Well, let's move on to the very final enchant that we're going to be doing today. And of course, that's going to be the piercing enchant. So for this, we're going to have to use some more exalted relics. I just want to see, can we catch fish even faster with piercing? So let's make our way over towards Statue of Sovereignty. All right, we made it down into Keeper's Altar one more time, so let's go ahead and pull out the exalted relics and let's see. Are we going to be able to get piercing? I only have 5 exalted relics left. All right, let's pop this one. Oh my days, the Bacha look is going crazy. Let's go. Piercing. Rod has a chance to stab fish while reeling. So that's exactly what I was talking about earlier. Now when we fish, it's actually going to stab the fish as well. So let's test it out here quickly. Okay, here we go. So we're getting the fish. Is it going to do a stab? Oh, wait, it actually didn't even do a stab. It has like no time to do a stab. Okay, let's see one more time. Oh, whoa. Okay, that's not worth it at all. Let's try one more time. So because the rod is going so quick, it's actually not even worth having piercing on. What? So basically what this enchant is supposed to do is the same as the trident rod and the no life rod. So if I just show you guys quickly with the no life rod, when we cast it out, you'll see here how it does the red slashes. You see those slashes? It's supposed to do that with piercing. But because the other rod is so fast, it doesn't even do it. So I guess piercing is absolutely not worth it on the new rod. So I've got the Blessed Song enchant on this rod. And if you guys don't have this enchant for yourself yet, well, I'm not surprised because the only way to get it is by catching a Moby. Now, if you guys have been keeping up my videos, catching a Moby hasn't really come that easy to me. In fact, I've still never got one. But yesterday, thanks to some people in my Discord server, some guys reached out, and thank you to Alec, who actually gave me this prismized Moby. And look at this thing, dude. It's beautiful. So we're going to be taking this Moby and unfortunately having to trade it in because, like I said, we're going to be upgrading the Seraphic Rod. In my opinion, the Seraphic Rod is still one of the most OP rods in the game, and I recently got this skin on it, so I think it's time that we make it the best rod in the game. So first things first, let's go ahead and spawn it a jet ski, and of course, we're going to have to go to Moosewood. And yep, I'm going to be using the King Kraken jet ski because this thing is just so fast, dude. It's actually unbelievable. And here we go. Yo! All right, so if you guys didn't know, if you get the Moby, you can take it to Captain Ahab, and he will give you a relic back. So let's go ahead and hand him this Moby. Oh, wait, what? Wait, what? Why has it changed color? It was literally blue a second ago. Why is it now purple? Okay, that's weird. All right, so we give him the Moby, and in return, we get the Song of the Deep enchant relic. So in the past, using this enchant relic, you only had a 20% chance of getting the Blessed Song enchant, but I think they've actually changed that to 100% now. At least I hope they have, because that thing used to be so annoying, dude. I literally spent 5 Mobies just to get 1 enchant on 1 rod. All right, so here we go. Our next stop is going to be Statue of Sovereignty. And don't worry, guys, I'm truly going to put this new rod to the test because this now should be the most overpowered rod in the game. So, of course, I'm going to be catching some Megs. We're going to be going for the Scylla. And more importantly, can I get a Moby back? But before we get to that, we have to go enchanting. So call the scammer man, take my money, buddy, for the 10 millionth time. Honestly, this guy's going to make me go broken fish, I swear. And here we go. Keeper's Altar. Dude, this rod looks so sick. If you guys don't have it for yourself yet, wait, is it still in the store? Oh, there are literally 900 left now. Dude, I'm not surprised at all. It looks so epic. All right, let's have a look there. We've got the Song of the Deep enchant relic. Now, if we try to enchant, will we get it first try? Please give me it first try. Please. Yes, it actually works. Let's go. Blessed Song enchant makes progress speed 40% faster. Let's go, dude. My Seraphic rod is now going to be unstoppable. If you guys remember when Seraphic first released, it was just way too overpowered. You could basically catch any fish within like 1 second. They then ended up nerfing the rod down to 60% catching speed, but with the Blessed Song enchant, it should be back up to 100% progress speed. Is that correct? I have no idea. Let's go test it out. So what I was thinking was the first fish that we should test it out on is my favorite fish in the game. You guys already know it, the Megalodon. Now, I am going to be going for a bit of a challenge this video, so I actually want to increase my luck. Currently, we've got a double luck weekend, but I think we can get it even higher, so let's go ahead and visit our bearded friend. Oh, wait, why don't I have my boots on? Always get your boots on, guys. If you've got the Glimmerfin suit boots, they are so rapid. Watch how fast I'm going to climb this ladder. Let's go! And here we go, Merlin's hut. Let me in, Merlin, and give me all your luck, buddy. This is a robbery. Now, what I'm thinking is maybe just like 2 hours. I think 2 hours should be enough for today. It's not going to be a crazy challenge. So let's go ahead and grab like 2 hours of the luck, and then we can spawn in our first Meg. Dude, I'm so excited for this. Should we do a Phantom Megalodon? It's still weekend. Oh, we could do a Phantom Meg. Here we go. Of course, I went a little bit overboard. Why do I do it every single time, dude? Every single time. I can never just get 2 hours. Anyways, we've got 2 hours and 20 minutes of Merlin's luck. And next up, let's just get a Phantom Meg to spawn it. So if you guys watched my video yesterday, in order to spawn a Phantom Megalodon, we've got to use a Sundial Totem and the Eclipse Totem. Now, yesterday, I ended up buying 141 Eclipse Totems. So luckily, I do still have 60 of them left. So our next up is now going to be Ancient Islay. Oh, wait, actually, there's a rainbow here. Okay, I can't help myself. Let's test out the new rod on the rainbow. Let's have a look. How OP is this actually going to be? Okay. 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 Wait, what? Why is the fish all over the place? Oh, wait, I don't have any bait on. I don't have any coral bait. Okay, I need to go get some coral bait before we move on with today's video. But for now, let me go ahead and catch this little thing. So we're getting a sawfish again. Bro, that is so quick. It's still not like the old Seraphic rod, but it's super quick. We've got the plus 40% progress speed and, of course, the Seraphic rod. Dude, that is so fast. Nah, that's actually sick. Wait, what? I'm getting a secret. Bro, am I getting a mustard? I am. Yes, the Seraphic rod. And straight after, we get the limited fish. Yeah, dude, this rod is so sick. It looks epic and it performs epic. All right, there it is. Blarney McBreeze. New highest weight as well. Nice. So before we actually go for the Megalodon, I'm going to have to spawn in my submarine because our next stop is going to be the Desolate Deep. All right, so we've got to find the boy somewhere around here. Dude, using a submarine is like a cheat code, honestly. When you can't find the boy because it's dark and it's raining, you just go underground and you can easily see it. And here we go, Desolate Deep. So the reason I've come here is just to quickly grab some coral geodes. Come on, let me out. No, sometimes you can bug out of the submarine, but other times, oh, it's too hard. All right, what we're thinking, guys. Currently, I've got 163 million cash. Should I go a little bit crazy? Okay, the reason I'm not going to go too crazy on the coral geodes is just because it actually takes so long to unlock them all. Like if I show you now, in order to try and open them, look at this. We've got 1,000 of them. Bro, it takes like 5 minutes just to do 1,000. All right, let's begin. I've got an auto clicker on and everything. Yeah, it is so slow. So we're going to be here for like 5 minutes. I'll see you guys when this ends. And there it is. Okay, we finally opened them all. So if I have a look, how many corals do I actually have? 488. Brilliant. That will do. And another lucky event spawned in. Dude, how often do they come in? It's like every 10 minutes. That was fast. Well, no matter. Next up for me is going to be a Phantom Megalodon. So shipwright, spawn in my BachaMobile. Thank you, good sire. All right, here we go, guys. Let's head to Ancient Islay and spawn in our first and only Phantom Meg of this video. Oh, wait, there's a whale migration. Okay, wait, let me have a look. Dude, imagine we get a Moby. Is there a Moby? Where is it? Did it already pass? Oh, it's past this point. Okay. Oh, here it is. Here's the whale migration and no Moby. Okay, that's good. That's actually a good good thing because we missed most of that migration. Anyway, what I'm gonna do now, guys, I'm gonna keep popping the eclipse totems and the sundial totems. If you don't know, that's how you can spawn in a phantom megalodon on weekends. Like I said, if you didn't watch my video on it yesterday, go watch it. It was an epic adventure. I ended up getting this beautiful blindy phantom megalodon, the first in the world. All right, well, the only thing left to do is fast forward this part. So quick flash warning, guys. This is about to flash the screen and go really fast. Let's see how long it takes to spawn in our first phantom megalodon. And here we go. We got our first megalodon. Unfortunately, yeah, we didn't get lucky, guys. We just didn't get lucky. It's a normal meg. Bro, do I just get the normal meg? No, I'm not gonna quit. Today, we get another phantom megalodon with my brand new overpowered rod. All right, so first things first, let me get the coral bait on that we just got. And I'm not even gonna use 8x luck for today. We already have Merlin's luck. We've got the double luck from the weekend. And we've got an epic rod. We don't need luck. Bro, look how sick this rod is. Honestly, I can't wait to get the meg. I want to see how good it is. Oh, wait, what about the colossal squid? Oh my days, it's so good. It's so good. It is worth it, guys. If you can get a Moby and you have a seraphic rod, do it. It literally creates the best rod in the game as far as like getting the fish out of the water as fast as possible. And it makes every fish easy as well, because obviously it's a lot less progress. So they don't take anywhere near as long, which means you can just pull them out in seconds. It's easy peasy. All right, let's see how long it takes to get the megalodon, and then we can try spawning a phantom meg again. Oh, and there it is. What? Okay, so now we've got the 40% progress speed and we've got seraphic rod. And look at that. Was that like 6 seconds to catch a meg? That's crazy! It's still not as good as the original seraphic rod, but it's close. The original seraphic rod took somewhere probably around 3 or 4 seconds. This takes around 6 seconds. Dude, that's nuts. And there it is, an ancient megalodon. Yo, that is so good. Let me know in the comments, guys. What do you think of this rod plus the blessed song enchant relic so far? Honestly, to me, this is like the best combo in the game right now. That is so crazy. All right, well, I'm going to get spamming the sundial and the eclipse totems once again, and I'll see you guys if I manage to spawn in a phantom megalodon. And finally, guys, I actually got a phantom megalodon spawned in. Dude, I have 5 eclipse totems left. I did not think this was going to turn into a challenge video this fast. The hardest challenge being getting the phantom meg, and I got it first try. What? Okay, so the only challenge was actually getting the phantom egg to spawn in, but look how good this rod is, guys. No way. That is insane. First cast and it takes like 7 seconds to catch the phantom egg. Bro, I really want to try this rod on the Scylla. I don't know if the blessed song works on the Scylla, but look at that. We got a phantom egg. All right, let's have a look. Did we get it with a mutation on? Probably not, but you never know. Ah, we just got a normal. All right, I'll take it though. So we got ourselves an ancient megalodon and, of course, a phantom meg. Bro, this thing is so sick. I will never not love the phantom megalodon. Well, now that we've done that, we can finally move on to the next part of the challenge, which is going to be catching ourselves a Scylla. So let me make my way down to the Scylla room, and I'll see you guys there, where we're going to start popping even more sundial totems once again. Yo! Finally, dude. Guys, look at this. I literally have 5 minutes left of Merlin's luck, and I just got a Scylla to spawn in. Bro, it took me like an hour to spawn the Scylla in. That is crazy. All right, well, what I was going to do is just try to catch the Scylla without 8x luck, but because I'm down on luck and I've been waiting ages for the Scylla, I will spend a little bit of Robux. But don't worry, guys, to get Robux for yourself, all you have to do is subscribe and comment your Roblox usernames. Like always, the March Robux giveaway is getting huge. If you want to win all that Robux for yourself, just make sure you're subscribed. And here we go. We've got 8x luck on. We have Merlin's luck. We've got a double luck weekend. And we've got the best rod in the game. Let's see how hard or easy this could be. Now, straight away, what I noticed, even just getting these fish, bro, it's now so fast. Like, the Gorgon grouper isn't hard to get, but it's just the speed that you get it out that's crazy. Wait, is there a chance that my seraphic rod is now my best money rod? Probably not still, just because Ethereal Prism Rod gives you that 8x mutation. I don't know, dude. The seraphic rod is just so rapid. Like, look at this. We got the mythical and... Okay, this is taking longer than expected, but... And... There it is. That is fast, dude. That is fast. If you guys have fished here for yourself, you'll know just how quick that actually is. Anyways, enough yapping. Let me see if we've got luck on our side to be able to catch this Scylla. Now, normally, I put a crazy amount of luck on to get the Scylla. Right now, I've just got 8x luck. Hopefully, that's going to be enough. Let's find out. No! No, guys, the the Scylla disappeared. Are you kidding me? Yo, why am I moving? What? Wait, why was I moving? Okay, now I can't move again. What just happened? Anyway, the Scylla did fully disappear, which means no Scylla for me. And unfortunately, even though this rod is absolutely OP for getting fish quickly, it's still not good enough to catch the Scylla. Even though we've got all these 4-leaf clovers, dude, you'd think the luck would go crazy. The 8x luck wasn't enough. I guess I've got to try spawn another Scylla in. And maybe I just give some bundles to my Discord server. I mean, they always love that anyway. If you guys are not in my Discord server, that's where I gift my bundles. That's where I'm super active. I'll leave the link to my Discord at the top of the description and top of the comments. And the other epic thing is we're about to hit 100,000 members in my Discord. Let's go, dude. Anyway, let me get spamming the sundial totems, and I'll see you when we get the next Scylla. And we're back. And look at this, guys. I finally got a Scylla to spawn in behind me. Now, this time, we're not going to make the same mistake. I will be giving out some bundles in my Discord server to boost the server luck, because there is no way I'm letting this Scylla go. All right, so let's jump into my Discord here. Yo, I'm going to give away 2 bundles to the first people that join. All right, let's see who's going to be the first person to join. Dude, no way. Look how fast they're joining already. All right, I need to already regenerate the link so that more people don't join. And there we go. We got the first 2 people. Congratulations to those guys. Let's go ahead and gift them each a bundle. So we'll start with Monkey here. Gift him this one. All right, let's gift it to one more here. There we go. All right, guys, let's go fishing for the Scylla. We've got 128x server luck. We've still got the luck from the weekend, and that should be enough now. Come on, Scylla. Please, dude. I just want to see how epic this rod is. Also, I think this is kind of a pointless challenge because I don't think that the Blessed Song enchant actually works on the Scylla. But there's only one way to find out, so of course, I'm gonna try and get it anyway. Dude, I love this rod. I just love fishing with it anyway. Honestly, I'm fine. I could do this all day. I'm chilling. Okay, we're getting the mythicals. Come on, Scylla. Oh, there we go. Yes, we're getting the Scylla. Okay, it's still minus 95% progress, which means the Blessed Song enchant definitely does not work on it. But because we are using the Seraphic Rod, we're already over halfway done. Dude, I swear the Blessed enchant actually helped a bit, though. Did it? No, it couldn't have. Did it? I don't know. Either way, let's go ahead and secure the Scylla. I'm going to have to lock in here because at some point, my bar will halve and it's going to reverse my progress as well. That's just what the Scylla does, dude. That's just what the Scylla does. Wait, what? Yo, wait, it's one of the gifters. Dude, I thought that was like a shooting star that came down. That's insane. Where did he come from? All right, let's get it. Come on, Scylla. And here we go. We got the Scylla. There it is. All right, so let's have a look at this. What kind of a Scylla did we catch? By the way, of course, the Blessed Song enchant didn't actually help there at all. So was that a bit of a pointless experiment? Yes, but I got to give away some bundles in my Discord server. And, I mean, I caught a Scylla. Oh, wait, what? It's actually really small. 247,000 kilogram Scylla. Oh, this is like a little baby, dude. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it. But moving on to the last challenge and probably the hardest one yet. Can I get a Moby with this rod? Of course, in order to get this enchant, I had to use a Moby. So now I want to see if I can get it back by using the Blessed Song enchant. So there's only one way to do this. We've got to make our way outside first. So let's go ahead and use a Conception Conch here. Then we've got to go outside. And now we've got to spawn in the whale migration. All right, so I actually ended up taking a little bit of a break from this challenge. And we only have 4 hours left of the lucky boost. So like I said, guys, we've got to spawn in a whale migration. And yep, we're just going to be spamming these totems until we manage to get the Moby whale. Honestly, the hardest part about this will be spawning the Moby whale in. There's only a 5% chance. As I'm sure you guys know by now, it's ridiculously hard to get. Oh, and there we go. Okay, we got the whale migration. Now we're going to go find it. Normally, they're right next to Ancient Islay, so that's where I'm going to go. All right, it's not here. All right, it's going to be Sunstone Island. Let's go there next. And here we go. The whale migration. Did I get a Moby? Yeah, of course not. Of course not, dude. Spawning a Moby is ridiculously hard. Now, instead of going for these blue whales, what I can do now to make it a lot quicker is keep leaving my server and rejoin. And because we now have the hotbar save, guys, it's going to make this way easier. Watch this. So we can leave, rejoin, and here we go. Straight away, I've got the Tempest totems and Smokescreen totems saved, so I can literally just go straight into the game and start spamming them. In the past, you used to have to pull them up, and honestly, it was such a time waste every single time you reset your server. Devs, thank you for the hotbar save. And just not to bore you guys, I'm gonna keep doing this process until I do get the Moby whale, and then we're gonna see if we can catch it with the Seraphic Rod. All right, I'll see you guys then. Oh, no way. Here we go. Okay, we got the Moby Whale, guys. It took like 30 minutes. It took a little bit of time. But what I'm going to do is put some luck back on. And of course, in order to do that, I'm going to gift some bundles to my Discord server. Good morning, guys. I'm gifted a couple of bundles if someone wants them. Let's see who's going to join first. Oh, we already got 2 joiners. Nah, that's crazy, dude. All right, let's go ahead and gift the first 2 people that joined. So we've got KJJ. We'll gift him one. And we'll gift one to this dude as well. Congratulations, guys. Hope you enjoyed new bundles. All right, the next step is, of course, let's pull out the Seraphic Rod. And here we go, guys. How OP is this going to be against the Moby Whale? I have no idea. Okay, we're getting some legendaries. I just want to see what it's like with the blue whales at least. Oh, and there we go. What? Ask and you shall receive. We've got the blue whale. Oh, guys, this is so fast. This is so fast. And that's it. Blue whale caught in seconds, dude. Nah, that's actually crazy. That's actually so nuts. Okay, so that's 1 blue whale caught. Let's keep going. Oh, I'm getting a secret. Oh, no. Please don't be a long pike. Okay, at least it's a mustard fish. Dude, the long pike curse is real. We've got to make sure to try and avoid it somehow. Oh, another secret. Is this going to be another mustard? It is. Wait, no. No. Is this going to be a new curse? Mustard curse? Ooh, I'm getting a Bacha blue colossal squid. All right, well, I'm actually going to catch this just because it's so quick to catch anyway. It's probably easier to catch than it is to let it go. There it is. Oh, and there's the second blue whale. Okay, wait. There's actually a chance that I get the Moby Whale. All right, there's one more thing I can do. Do I have Aurora Totem? Oh, I don't. Wait, let me ask these guys that have joined. Can someone use Aurora? I don't have one. Come on, guys. Please come through, clutch. Yes! Yo, who was that? Bro, what an actual legend. That HX that I gifted a bundle to ended up using the Aurora Totem. Yeah, let's go. No, not another mustard fish. Bro, I saw the secret come up and I thought it was the Moby. Okay, we're currently at Ancient Islay, which means the Moby is just over halfway done now already, and still we cannot get this thing. Bro, why is it this hard? Oh, I got a big long pike. Okay, long pike is back, but at least we got it as a big. That's pretty cool, I guess. No, bro, I thought that was it. No, I saw that and I actually thought that was the Moby. It's just a frozen sawfish. What? I've never had a frozen sawfish, so that's kind of cool, but come on. I saw a big thing come out the water. Oh, no. What a rip, dude. Oh, no. I can actually see the finish line. No. Is this going to be another Moby that I can't catch? Come on. I've got the best rod in the game. Are you kidding me? All right, we've got about 3 casts left before the Moby disappears. No. Come on, Moby. No. There goes the Moby once again. Yeah! Previously, I set the world record for having the biggest megalodon on Roblox Fisch. It weighed a whopping 205,000 kilograms. But with the recent release of the Moon update, I think we can do better than that. So today, I'm going to be setting out to almost double that amount if possible. And if we can make this work, I'm going to call this the super size mutation. And guys, the April Robux giveaway is already up to 28,000 Robux. For every 1 new subscriber that we get, I'll add an extra 1 Robux to this giveaway. And if you'd like to win it for you and your friends, all that you have to do is subscribe and comment down below your Roblox username. Now, let's go catch some massive fish. And we're in. A couple of months ago, I decided to break the world record for the biggest megalodon to ever exist on Fisch. Now, if you guys remember watching that video, I think I've still got this megalodon. Let's have a look. Megalodon. Okay, ignore all the phantom megs. That was from yesterday's video. Okay, there it is. Giant King's Blessing Ancient Megalodon. At the time, this was the biggest meg caught by far, weighing a whopping 205,000 kilograms. And for some reason, it's that big, I can't even equip it at the moment. Okay, lovely. But with the release of the recent Blue Moon update, it turns out we can catch fish even bigger than that. So if you guys remember at the start of yesterday's video, this is what I was going to go for, but I kind of messed up by putting it on the wrong rod. And at the time of recording, I've still got this enchant on the wrong rod. I've still got it on the Seraphic rod. So if I just show you guys, currently there is still 1 hour and 47 minutes left of winter, which is the only time that you can get the Blue Moon enchantment. And as you can see, for me, it is 11 p.m. Now, the reason that I want this enchantment enchantment is because it has a 10% chance to double the fish's weight. However, you've got to make sure that you get it on just only one rod, and currently I've got it on the seraphic rod. So what I'm thinking is, of course, I have to get it on my Poseidon rod. This rod can increase fish's size by 75 to 150% on its own, plus I have Sea Overlord on it. So now I just need to get the Blue Moon enchantment on it. So what I've been thinking, I was initially going to do this on my second account, but I thought to myself, wait a second, what if I went to the second sea instead of the first sea, tried to catch the secret fish once again? Would I be able to get the enchantment on 2 different rods? I don't know. Let's go find out. So let's begin by making our way over towards Terrapin Island, where we can teleport over towards the second sea. All right, here we go. All right, made it into the second sea. What, bro? I'm level 2,487. I'm almost there. Guys, I'm actually almost there. That is insane. Oh, and look at that. There's Invincible Man, and he's got the enchantment on the Free Spirit rod. Bro, that is a W enchantment for that rod. Yeah, go get it. Go get it, Invincible Man. Oh, it looks like he's frozen. Okay, this server is super laggy. I'm going to go to my own private server. All right, there we go. We're in my own private server. So if you guys didn't happen to watch my yesterday video where I caught the very first moon-kissed Phantom Megalodon, then you might not know yet that the Blue Moon event even exists. In order to get it, what you've got to do is go over towards Lush Grove. You've got to make sure that it's winter, all right? It has to be winter. That's why I'm recording this video at 11 p.m. I'm not going to finish this video tonight, but I had to start it tonight just to make sure that I can get this enchantment before I go to bed. So now that it is winter, what you have to do is, like I said, come to Lush Grove, go this way, and here it is. This is the Blue Moon Totem. So let me go ahead and just get like 2 of these. Now, you'll see this door right here. In order to get this door to open, what we've got to do is use a sundial totem. It's got to be nighttime, and the weather has to be clear. Currently, it's rainy. So we have to keep popping the sundial totems until we get the clear weather and nighttime at the same time. And winter season, of course. Okay, it's still raining, so let's keep going. Oh, okay, there it is. We've got clear weather. We've got night. Now, we just need to pop the Blue Moon Totem. Let's do that. There we go. There is a blue moon in the sky. You can see the moon is out. The screen goes blue, and the doors have opened up. All right, let me in. Let me in. Okay, I've actually not completed the bestiary for this yet. So if I just show you guys, I've only got 2 fish here. So we've still got all these other fish to go. But the one that we're actually looking for is the secret fish. Now, I could probably do this without using server luck. It would just take a little while. But because it's already late for me and I'm kind of in a rush to get sleep. And I kind of want to be nice. What I'm going to do is just give away one of these bundles over towards somebody in my Discord server. If you guys want to win bundles for yourself, I'll just join an Epic Fish Discord. I'll leave the link to my Discord server at the top of the description and top of the comments. All right, now let's get somebody in here. All right, I'm in my Discord and it looks like Mythical Glorp is the one that wants it. So let's see if he's going to be quick enough to click this link. All right, here we go. We've got ourselves a joiner. Let's go ahead and gift him the bundle. Is this Glorp? I have no idea, dude. All right, there we go, guys. We've got the 64x look active. Let's try this. So we're trying to get the secret fish out. Whether this is going to give me the mutation again, I have no idea. If it does, that's actually insane. I don't know why I didn't think of this yesterday. All right, currently we're getting the mythical. Let's go ahead and grab this. Big tarnished moongill or moongill. What? Receive title Tidal Lord? That actually looks sick. Why did I get that? The only downside of fishing in the second sea of the Poseidon rod is it takes so many shakes, dude. Okay, we've got Bog Lantern Gobby. Oh, guys, I forgot. I made my own like little macro in Tiny Task, and I think they finally fixed the shakes. So look how fast I can do it now. Okay, I'm gonna play my macro. By the way, this isn't cheating. I literally made it myself. You can see it right here. I just used Tiny Task in order to create my own auto shake macro, and then I set it to 1000x playback speed. Look at this. It's genius. Watch it go. Oh, I had to do 1 shake. Okay. On the next one. On the next one. All right, let's try this again. Look at it. Bro, that is so sick. And, oh, dude, I got the King's Blessing. That is so sick. They finally fixed the shake, so I can now do it quickly. Bro, look at it. That is going to save me hours of clicking shake. I love it. Thank you, fish. Thank you for finally fixing the fast shakes. That's actually so sick. Yeah, dude, it's rapid. Oh, that is so fun. Comment down below if you guys want my auto shake on Tiny Task. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to give it away, but I'm sure the devs wouldn't mind. Like, it's too fun. It's not really game breaking. It just allows you to shake quicker. And by the way, if you don't know how to do that as well, if you want to do that for yourself. Oh, wait. What did I just catch? Gloamfin Guard. That looked so sick. All right, what I was saying, if you don't know how to do it for yourself, make make sure to click this camera button up here. Then you just click hashtag on your keyboard. It will toggle the UI navigation. Then you can just click S to go down and click enter. So it's just like this. Oh, wait. Oh, that's why. It's because you no longer have to keep pressing down. Okay, guys, wait. You don't even need my macro. Look at this. I'm doing this myself. You can just keep pressing enter. So you no longer have to keep pressing down, enter, down, enter. You literally just keep spamming enter. Bro, what? That's actually so OP. No, that's actually so OP. You no longer have to shake. I don't think that's supposed to be in the game, but if it is, that's actually a W update. That's so fun. I do wonder if I need to get more server look in here, though. I am actually struggling to get the secret, and the blue moon doesn't last forever. It does actually kick you out once it ends. All right, just to make this quicker on myself, I'm gonna go ahead and buy 8x luck as well. Oh, bro, you don't even need to click the camera button anymore. Oh, it kicked me out. I was so confused what just happened. I thought I broke the game or got banned or something. Moonville Killifish. Cool. All right, what I need to do is use the blue moon totem once again. Okay, let's get back inside. Bro, look at this. The auto shake is just stuck. Like, what? I don't even need to use the camera button. That's actually crazy. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it. This is going to make it a lot easier to fish with this rod today. Anyway, I'm going to stop yapping until we get the secret fish now. Oh, wait, I just realized. Bro, I have flown up levels. What? Why am I now just instantly maxed out? Oh! Yo, this area gives you so much XP. Oh, wait, it's because of the double XP as well, right? Double XP weekend, but still. Bro, I just went up so many levels. I went up 13 levels in like 10 minutes. 51,000 XP for a tarnished moon gill. Guys, this is broken. You go that much XP. What? Okay. That is insane. That's actually insane. Okay. Well, it looks like I'm officially max level. Oh, is that why I got the title? Bro, that's why I got the title. All right, guys, I've officially made it to the max level on fish once again. I'm done. I completed fish. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting 32,000 XP per fish. That's so crazy. All right, guys, I'm getting cooked. I'm actually getting cooked. I cannot get the secret. It's almost midnight for me now, so in order to save myself time, I'm literally just going to give away more bundles. I don't care. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, this time I've added everyone in my Discord, so 120,000 people. Yeah, okay. Now they're joining. Now they're joining instantly. Oh, God. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? No, bro. No. So many people joined so fast. All right, let's just give it to the first 3 people that joined, even though that's excessive. I'm not going to have a crazy amount of luck for no reason. Oh, well. Oh, wait, for some reason, it didn't go to somebody. Oh, you know what? Let me just give it to everybody here. Whatever. Like I said, guys, join my Discord. I am way too generous in there. I don't know why I give away so much, but here we are. All right, there we go. We've got ourselves 328x server luck. Dude, if I don't get the secret out... Oh, and I've been kicked out. Okay. Fantastic. So, bro, this is not going well. I just want to go to sleep. Okay, I've got to get one of these again. Oh, or 2 of them, I guess. Okay, let me make it nighttime once again. Let's get in here. Oh, look how big that is. Yo, Giant King's Blessing, Gloamfin Gar. Bro, that is huge. Here we go. Okay, finally I'm getting it. Wow, that actually took ages, dude. Okay, minus 80% progress, of course. You can see it there in the water. That's like half the moon. All right, let's see if this is gonna work. So it should give me a mutation above my head, or like the enchantment above my head. However, keep in mind, I do still have this on my seraphic rod. So if this doesn't work, I'm gonna have to swap to a different account. Please work, bro. Please work. Imagine you can get it on 2 rods at once. That would be so cool. It does work. It actually does work. Guys, I've got it. All right, there we go. We discovered something new. It turns out you can have it on 2 rods at the same time. So right now, I've got it on my Poseidon rod. Look at that epic glow around me. And if I check my seraphic rod, yeah, I've still got it on my seraphic rod as well. So look, if I go to any other rod, let's say the Abyssal Spectre rod, moon has now disappeared and I don't have the blue glow around me. Seraphic rod, I've got the blue glow and the moon. And on my Poseidon rod, blue glow, moon. Yes! Bro, no way, that is actually genius. That is actually so genius. I genuinely, I'm not gonna lie, I did not think that was gonna work. Okay, if I check now, so now I've completed my bestiary and of course unlocked the secret moon idol from C2. All right, well now that we've got this enchantment, what I need to do is go back to C1 and we can test this on a megalodon. Now for me, it is now midnight, so I'm probably only gonna do this once and then wake up in the morning and try to do it again. Okay, I made it back into C1. Let's spawn in the BachaMobile. Where's the BachaMobile, dude? I have way too many boats now. I keep buying all the new bundles. I'm actually going way too crazy on the boats. All right, so unlike yesterday, at least I don't need to spam Eclipse totems. And by the way, guys, yes, I am still poor from yesterday. I only have 196,000 cash. That is so bad. But what I do need to do still is use the sundial totems until we get a megalodon to spawn in. All right, I'll see you guys once I manage to get the megalodon to spawn in.
10 hours later.
Oh my days. All right, finally, here we go, guys. If I sound weird at this point, it's literally midnight for me. No, I am not joking. I literally have to be quiet. It is that late. Like, look at this, bro. It's midnight now. So all that I'm going to do is try to catch one Megalodon. Then I'm going to go to sleep and try this challenge again tomorrow. So first things first, I've got to put on 8x luck. And the reason being is that I actually need to get this Megalodon with the King's Blessing. So this is actually going to be a super hard challenge. I assume it's probably going to take like 15 Megalodons, maybe more. All right, here we go. We've got 8x luck on. So I'm going to skip any fish that's not the meg just to make this a lot quicker for myself. And what we're looking for is to get the Megalodon, but we also need to get it with the King's Blessing mutation coming out of the water. Then once we get that, we only have a 10% chance for it to double the fish's weight. Whoa, big moonkiss sea pickle. Yo, what? That's actually so sick. We just got a moonkiss sea pickle. All right, you see that? That's what we're looking for. That King's Blessing ghost. We need that, but we need it on the meg. Oh, yo, I think it worked. Guys, I think it worked. Okay, we got King's Blessing and we got the 10% chance of it doubling the fish. Bro, this is massive. This is the biggest crate I've ever caught. Oh my days. That is so huge. Wow. All right, let's keep going. I'm so excited to catch this meg. So the Megalodon that I'm going to be aiming to get is what I'm going to be calling the super-sized Megalodon. I've actually gone for this in the past, and I'm going to classify it as a Megalodon over 300,000 kg. Or maybe 250,000 kg. Let's just see what's possible here, dude. So the score to beat is 205,000 kg, which was the biggest Megalodon in the world. And of course, I was the one that caught it. I think that worked as well. Where is it? What's over there? Giant electric oarfish. Oh my days, dude. Stacking these mutations together is insane. Oh, I got it. Okay, I got the Megalodon, but I didn't get the King's Blessing, so of course I've got to skip this meg. Dude, we got another meg, but unfortunately no King's Blessing again. So I'm pretty sure the chance of getting a King's Blessing is like 15%. Then on top of that, we only have a 10% chance, like I said, of getting the moon mutation as well. Oh, this is going to be hard. Not the moon mutation is in Moon Kiss, by the way. The moon mutation that doubles the size of the fish. Oh no, we got it on the crate. All right, let's see how big this is going to be. There's a 10% chance this is now just going to be outrageously big. Okay, it's pretty big. It's not huge, though. Could be bigger. Oh, bro, not again. We keep getting the meg. Oh, my days. Colossal squid. Colossal squid. Okay, we're getting it with the King's Blessing. 10% chance that it's going to be even bigger than the King's Blessing. Let's see. Oh, that is pretty big. 2,968 kg. Okay. What did I just catch? Giant King's Blessing oarfish. Okay, we've got to look at that. I'm going to keep going because the meg is about to disappear anyway. Like I said, guys, this is going to be a crazy hard challenge. Like, I'm most likely not even going to be able to get the Megalodon with the King's Blessing mutation. Oh, and there it goes. See? Dude, this is going to be an insanely hard challenge. I'm going to try to do it for you guys, though. I'm going to try to do it for you guys. All right, well, I'm going to go to sleep, and we carry on this challenge in the morning. It's almost 1 a.m. for me right now, so yeah, I'm pretty exhausted, man. I'll catch you guys in the morning.
The next morning.
And we're back. All right, good morning, everybody. It's officially the next day for me, and we've got some time to get ready and start grinding for the biggest Megalodon in the world. Last night, honestly, I was exhausted, dude. All right, you guys already know the drill. The next step is to just spawn in the Megalodon. Now, I only have 625 sundial totems. I've got a feeling I'm gonna need way more than that. Overnight, I did end up macroing just to get a little bit more money when I woke up, so I've now got 16 million cash. Oh, and I'm stuck. And that's good for me just because, like I said, I need to buy sundial totems, and I might actually get some Merlin's luck as well whilst we're over here at Sunstone Island. All right, let's go ahead and grab like 1,000 of these. Okay, that should do. We've got 1,900 sundial totems. That should be enough. And now, of course, I just want to get my trusty Merlin's luck. What's up, Merlin? Now, I've got a feeling this is going to take me ages, so let's go ahead and just get like... Oh, should I get like 7 hours of Merlin's luck? Yeah, let me do that. Let me get like 7 hours of Merlin's luck here. And there it is. Okay, I've got a little bit overboard, as I always do. We've got 9 hours and 12 minutes of Merlin's luck. To be honest, I kind of need it, because this challenge is going to take me all day, I can imagine. All right, you guys know the drill now. All I've got to do is pop the sundial totems until we get some megs spawning in. Let's see if we've got ourselves a meg server here, or if this is going to take a ridiculously long amount of time. Also, let me quickly check one thing. So currently it is summer now, so of course it's gone past winter. And if I check my Poseidon rod, okay, there we go. I've still got the moon above my head. Perfect. So I should still have this above my head for like the next 12 hours or so. So we're chilling. We're chilling. Unless I just get mega unlucky. I guess there's only one way to find out. Whoa, what is this? Well. If it isn't our first Megalodon of the very next day. All right, now since this is probably going to be a mega long video, I'm going to kind of speed it up for you guys. I'll just show you once I actually get the King's Blessing with this rod. And then, like I said yesterday, we're going to only have a 10% chance. Yes, a 10% chance of then doubling the fish's weight with the moon enchantment. This is going to be a crazy video. Is this even possible? I don't know. The odds are massively against me. Also, yes, if you guys want to win yourself some Robux as well, all that you have to do is subscribe and comment your Roblox usernames. We do these giveaways every single month. Make sure they don't miss out. Just hit that subscribe button. What is that? Giant King's Blessed Moonfish. Look at the size of it. Where is it? Okay, it's that big. It literally won't even equip. I'm saving that. 1,400 kilograms for a moonfish is insane. I love this mutation, dude. What? Look at the size of that tuna. What is going on, dude? All right, I am getting a lot of Megalodons, by the way, guys. I've had about 7 of them, but none of them a King's Blessing, just like last night. Oh, my days, dude. Look at the size of the fish I'm catching. That's a giant fossilized dolphin. What? I actually love this mutation. W devs for putting this in the game. That is so insane. Oh, I got it! I got it! I actually got it! Bro, I was literally looking at my second monitor taking a deep sigh like, oh, this is just not gonna happen. It's happening! Alright, so what I'm looking for, I'm gonna set it at 250,000 kg. If we get it over 250,000 kg, that is officially another world record broken, and it's gonna be what I'm gonna call the super size Megalodon. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go! Bro, I'm so excited. So there's only a 10% chance that it doubles the fish's weight. Keep that in mind. It's a really small chance. All right, here we go. Bro, I'm so excited. This is our first one. First one of the video. Let's have a look. Is that it? 125,000 kg? Bro, this is not even close to what we're trying to get. Although, it does look pretty sick with the crown on top of its head. All right, well, back to Meg spawning. At least we got one. That's now giving me a little bit of confidence that this video will go okay. Except I will be doing this for like 17 gazillion hours. Oh, okay. Second Meg with the King's Blessing. Bro, that's sick. That's 2 Megalodons in a row that I'm getting the King's Blessing on. Now, currently, we've got this ancient Megalodon swirling around me. But as you guys know, it doesn't matter what Megalodon is going around you. Like, we could still catch a normal Meg, not an ancient Megalodon. Although an ancient Meg would be epic. I will take that. Okay, let's see. Did we cook and break the world record once again? All right, here we go. Open up the backpack, refresh. Ooh, whoa! Okay, we didn't break the world record, but we did get a really big Megalodon. 197,000 kg. Bro, that is almost as big as my previous one. In fact, it's that big, it's bugged in the game at the moment where I can't even hold it. That's crazy. All right, well, that's a W. We are going up in weight currently. I'll take that. Honestly, I'll take that. All right, by the way, guys, I've got Bacha number 2 in my server. He's going to be popping sundial totems for me just so that I can do other things on my PC whilst I wait for the Megs to spawn in. So I don't have to do them myself on this account. Oh, yes! 3 in a row. 3 King's Blessing Megalodons in a row. Bro, this is rare, guys. This is actually really rare. I've done these King Blessing Megalodon videos in the past. Normally, I get them like once every 5 Megalodons. Something crazy like that. This is insane. Come on. 250,000 kg. Give me it. Ooh. Ooh. My line went all weird. I think that means it's big. I think that means it's very big. Let's have a look. Okay, we've got a normal Megalodon. Dude, I'm always so nervous opening up these Megs. Okay, let's refresh. Scroll down. Ooh, okay. It was a giant, but it's only 167,000 kg. So it is pretty big, but it could definitely be bigger. Look, if I zoom out, yeah. We can do better than that, although this is still pretty huge. All right, on to the next. Dude, no way! Another! Literally another! Alright, I'm gonna stop freaking out, guys. Clearly, this is going super smoothly for me today. I got the last one like 5 minutes ago, and now I've got the next one again. This is insane. Alright, let's get it. Ooh, wait. That one was floating on top of the water. Okay, does that mean it's gonna be bigger? Let's find out. Come on. 4th meg. Refresh. Yo! Okay, that is just below my current biggest one. 203,000 kg. Bro, if it doubled that, we could have had like a 400,000 kg megalodon. Yo! Okay, whoa, that would actually be possible. It would literally be possible to get a 400,000 kg meg. All right, we've got to keep going, dude. We've got to keep going until we make this work. Why am I fishing? I've got to spawn another one in. That is so sick, though. That's literally just 2,000 kg behind my biggest one ever. All right, let's keep it going. Dude, another. Yes! Okay, Megalodon number 5. Literally 10 minutes after the last one. Dude, we're on a roll today. Honestly, I've got a good feeling that we break the world record today. This is going way too smoothly right now. All right, here we go. Let's get it. All right, let me have a look. Did I cook? Oh, dude. Dude, we keep getting these giant ones, but it's just not quite breaking the world record. It's 196,000 kg. Like, look at this. But it can definitely get bigger, so let's keep it going. Oh! Oh! Oh, what did I just pull out of the water? Giant King's Blessing carbon crate, 90 kilograms. Bro, what? Guys, look how big this is. No, that is ridiculous, dude. So clearly the 10% chance kicked in just then. That is insane. That's why I'm trying to get on the Megalodon, bro. Give me it on the Meg. Yeah! We got another 6th one in a row. Come on, dude. 250,000 kg. That's all I'm asking for. It's not that big. It's not that big. Give me 400,000 kg whilst we're at it. All right, here we go. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think this one's gonna be that big because I didn't see the line go off weirdly. And I'm pretty sure the line goes off at a weird angle when it's really big. Let's have a look though. Backpack, refresh, scroll down. Yeah, see, I knew it. 146,000 kilograms. So, of course, that is still big, but we can do way better than that. On to the next. What did I just get? That's a dolphin. Bro. Oh, it doesn't let me hold it. No. 800 kilogram dolphin. Did you guys see how big it was in the water? Bro, it's like the size of a whale. What? That's insane, dude. That's actually insane. Oh, wow. Okay, I got a big moon-kissed colossal squid as well. Dude, we are cooking in this video. Bro, that looks so sick. That is so nuts. Honestly, we're cooking like crazy right now. No. Giant King Blessed Bluefin Tuna. Bro, that is also the size of a whale. No, this is getting ridiculous, guys. This is getting ridiculous. What is this? How is this a tuna? This is the size of a megalodon. That's crazy. That is crazy. Oh, and it's gone. Okay, that time we didn't end up getting the King's Blessing. That's the first time in like 6 megalodons. So honestly, it's fine. I'm chill with that. But we did get this tuna. It's so ridiculous. All right, on to the next. Oh, we get it. We getting it. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. By the way, guys, it's been about a couple hours. I actually ended up taking like a 2-hour break from the challenge once again. Now, let's see if the 2 hours made me luckier or less lucky. We were kind of on a roll earlier, can't lie. And here we go. Another meg. Oh, I saw the line. Did you guys see the line? Okay, that means it's going to be big because at the moment it's bugged. When you get a really big meg, it makes that line because it spawns in elsewhere. Oh, bro. This could be the one. This could be the one. All right, come on. Come on, please. Refresh. Scroll down. No! It is a big meg, but it's not big enough. 180,000 kg. Oh, no, dude. I can still see it from my jet ski. Not good enough. Bro, why does it look like I'm beeping on somebody when I hold a meg like this? That's actually kind of funny. Here we go. We're getting another. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, I'm going to predict this one is going to come in at a nice 192,000 kg. Let's see if I'm correct. All right, let's have a look. Ah, okay. It is a giant King's Blessing meg, but it's only 162,000 kg. I was off by 90,000 kg. Okay, on to the next. Oh, I'm getting a King's Blessing enchant relic. Yo, this could be huge. If this gets the 10% effect as well, this could be so big. Oh, it is. It actually is. It gave it a 10% effect. Bro, why can't I get it on everything apart from the Megalodon? Bro, is that the biggest enchant relic to exist? Look at this. So basically, we got the Sea Overlord enchant on it, which makes it 25% bigger. We got King's Blessing, and we've got a 10% chance of it doubling the weight with the Moon enchantment. That is so insane, bro. I need that on the Meg. I actually need that on the Meg. I need it! Oh, okay. And straight after, I ended up getting the Megalodon as well. All right, come on. I need this Meg to be big. Not big, not big. Super size. Also, if you guys notice, the weather does keep changing because I've got Bacha number 2 just constantly popping sundial totems. It's actually insane how many he's going through. Also, I don't know why I refer to him as a him. It's literally me on my other computer. But we take those. It's my only friend. All right, here we go. Meg time. Oh, it's an ancient Meg. Okay. For some reason, whenever I get an ancient Megalodon, it actually tends to be bigger. But not this time. We've got 161,000 kg Meg. Oh, man. This is long. This is going to take some time. Here we go again. King Blessing Meg. Let's get it. There it is. All right, let's have a look. Honestly, I don't think this one was a big one. If I scroll down. Yep, I was right. Actually, it is a big, but it's not super size. 129,000 kg. Yup. Just another little one. We've got another. Let's see. I've got a feeling this one's small. Yep, it's just another 121,000 kg. That could be the smallest of the day so far. On to the next. Another Meg. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, let's have a look at this. Are we going to get the biggest Meg? Please, please just let it happen. No, it's not going to be. It's not going to. I can already tell it's not going to be because we didn't get the line with the rod. Let's have a look. Oh, oh, we did it. Wait, we did it. We did it. What? No. 391,000 kilograms. What? Okay, I can't show it. I can't show it, but we did it. Bro, no way. That is by far. No. Wait, let me have a look at my Megalodons. Guys, look at this. If I go by weights now, look at all these that we got here. These are all huge. 197,000. Then we got 203,000 kg. The biggest one in the world in the past used to be this one that I had. 205,000 kg. And look at what we just got. We absolutely demolished the world record. We almost doubled it with 391,000 kg. Okay, it's not letting me pull it out. For some reason, I can't show it just because it's actually that big. But does it spawn in anywhere on the map? Oh, man, I wish I could find it. All right, for some reason, I cannot even click it. It's literally just way too big. But there we go. Giant King's Blessing, Ancient Megalodon, 391,000 kg. Once the devs actually fix this and I'm able to hold it, I'll show it to you guys. Bro, it's going to be like double the size of Moosewood. Let's go. Look at the chat. BachaBlox has caught 391,000 King's Blessing. That's crazy. All right, well, there we go, guys. Once again, persistence beats everything. Bacha beats everything. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure to subscribe for more epic videos like this one. And with that, I'll catch you in the next one. And we're in. Yes, I'm still on the terrible mic. I am currently on vacation with my family, but of course, I'm still going to bring you all of the update news with the brand new update on Fish. So, like I always do, let's go through all of the new rods that have come to Fish. Let's unlock them and let me test them for you guys just so that you don't have to waste your time and money going for rods that might not be that good. So, first things first, there are 2 rods that you get from reaching level 2000 and 2500, but there are also 2 rods that you can get from just doing some pretty easy quests. Now, in order to do those quests, you have to have a C2 unlocked, so let's quickly go ahead and leave C1, let's go to C2 and start the first quest. Alright, here we go, we're in C2, so shipwright, get me my jet ski please, buddy. So in order to get the first rod, we're going to do the first easy quest. Now, to do this one, we actually have to go over towards Lush Grove. By the way, guys, I'm so sorry about my mic, dude. There's nothing that I can do. Like I said, I'm on vacation with my family right now. I just still want to bring you guys these videos rather than not posting for like the next 4 days. Oh, wait, why did I go down here? Rip. But instead of just not posting the videos, I thought, well, let's just deal with the funny bad mic. Okay, so what we need to do is basically head in the direction of the Blue Moon entrance door. So that would be right here. As you guys know, this is where you can get the Blue Moon idol. But what we want to do is basically go to the other side of this. So if we go right over here and we go next to this tree, there should be a little carrot. There it is. So you'll see this kind of sticker or like post-it note on the tree where it's a little carrot. You can go ahead and claim this. And when you get it, it says you discovered a strange note. Scrolled on it, glub glub, luck luck. Maybe someone's waiting to hear this. Now, apparently, there is some sort of a bunny on the island somewhere. I actually don't know where this is, but that's who you're supposed to go ahead and talk to next. Oh, and I found him. Okay, if you basically just go behind that area, behind where the tree was, you'll find this dude, a tiny little carrot man called Carrot Banny? Carrot Baney?
Why is he so small, bro? Is that a mistake or is he meant to be this tiny? Oh, look at him. He's kind of cute, though. Wait, did I just climb him? Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Okay, let's talk to this dude. What's the password, bub? Banana, giant, shiny, ancient kraken, glub, glub, luck. It's going to be glub, glub, luck, luck, right? Very well. Okay, so that takes you through a portal, and here we are. We are officially in the carrot garden. If this isn't the most random thing that Fish have ever added in, I don't know what is, bro. Like, what is going on in here? Can I talk to these people? Bro, what is this? Is this like in celebration of something? Is there some sort of a carrot-themed holiday that I'm not aware of? What is going on? Well, anyway, inside of here somewhere, there should be a rod. I actually don't see it. Oh, it's right here. Okay, so just next to the portal, there's a rod called a carrot rod. It costs 75,000 cash of obviously the money in the second sea. I've currently got 7 million, so let's go ahead and buy this one. And there we go. We've unlocked carrot rod. So let's make our way back outside. And I guess let's test this bad boy just over here at Lush Grove. So I'm not going to be doing an insane test on these. I'm just going to do it how I do it every time with you guys. I'm going to show you the rods, how much they cost, and whether they're actually worth getting or not. All right, so let's go into equipment bag. And if we go on carrot rod, now because this is a second sea rod, you don't have the minus 50% at second sea, and you should be able to use it in the first sea as well. So the stats are 85% lure speed, which is actually really good. Luck 125%, which is okay. Control 0.15, that's okay. Resilience 25%, which is pretty good. And max kg of 10,000 kg. Is that 10,000 or 100,000? It looks really tiny on my laptop. Okay, yeah, 10,000. So underneath it, it just says rich in nutrients. Oh my days. What is this, bro? No, what is this? Why is there just a carrot in fish? What is going on? Why did they add this in? I have no idea. All right, what I'm going to do now is go ahead and put on coral bait. Wait, what is this? This is a different type of coral? Oh, that's coal. Dude, I'm so stupid. Guys, I think I might be going blind. All this text is so small on my laptop. I am so not used to recording like this. Okay, let's go ahead and throw this out. We should have instant lure. Yes, we do. Okay, the control bar is actually huge. That's insane. So right now, we've got a plus 10% progress, but that's because of the fish that we're catching, I believe. Yeah, okay, it was because of the fish, not because of the carrot rod. So far, I don't see any difference with the carrot rod. We haven't gotten any sort of mutation, but the control bar is very big. Like, very big. This is super easy to use. So overall, it seems like a W second sea rod. Like, this one you can actually easily use in the second sea, and you don't need to do any sort of rebuffing like with the first sea rods in the second sea. You can just use it. It's got super high lure speed, so we can get the instant lure. And of course, it's got pretty good luck as well with 125% luck. So if we have a look at the actual stats on the carrot rod, we can see these are the stats that are displayed in game, which is fine. But then we can see this here. There's a 5% chance for the carrot mutation, which is an 8x value. What? Bro, that's like the same as the ethereal prism rod. That's actually insane. Except, of course, it's a lower chance of getting it. Then we've got a 5% chance to spawn a carrot pool for 5 minutes, guaranteeing carrot mutation for all fish caught by all players. Oh, whoa, that's actually insane. Okay, so you can actually create a carrot pool and then use a different rod and still get the carrot mutation. I'm trying to look at a picture for the carrot mutation, but it's not appearing. Okay, in that case, what we could do is just let's keep fishing until we manage to get it for ourselves. There's only a 5% chance, so this could take some time, but we should be able to get the carrot mutation eventually. So this is kind of like the Zeus rod where it creates a pool, and there's a 5% chance of it happening, except instead of it being an epic-looking Zeus mutation, it's supposed to be some sort of a carrot mutation. Oh, okay. Did you see that? A giant carrot just came down from the sky. It's kind of like the banana skin that you could buy for the Heavens Rod in the past. Okay, so now that we've got the giant carrot that came down, am I going to be able to catch carrot mutation? What just happened? You guys saw that, right? Okay, I'm still not getting the carrot mutation, though. The carrot did come down from the sky, but no carrot mutation. Maybe it's bugged, or maybe I've just done something wrong. Okay, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Oh, is that it? It looks orange. What is this? There it is. Okay, we got a carrot mutation. We got a carrot Merc Drifter. Okay, so I have no idea why a giant carrot came down from the sky, because after that happened, we didn't get any carrot fish, but after about 5 catches, we got the carrot fish. Really weird, really random. I have no idea why that carrot came down. All right, so I've kept fishing for quite a while. I still haven't had a carrot pool appear. Once again, it could just be that I'm getting kind of unlucky because it's only a 5% chance, but I swear when the carrot came down from the sky, that should have been the carrot pool. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and catch this fish. Let's just take a look at the carrot mutation that I did catch, and then we can move on to the next rod. So if I quickly show you guys, this is the Merc Drifter. This is normally what the fish looks like. It's all green like this. And this is it with the carrot mutation. Ooh, okay, I'm not gonna lie. It's not like a super epic mutation. Maybe it looks a little different depending on how you catch it. Oh, it does look different. Okay, so it changes colors. That's actually pretty sick. So you can get like different types of oranges and yellows. I always like it when they add it, like these kind of color changing fish. But is the mutation itself super insane looking? No, it isn't. Would it still look cool on a Megalodon and a Scylla? Yeah, it would. Is this rod worth getting? I guess it kind of is if you don't have an epic rod in the second sea and you don't want to debuff your first sea rods. But overall, is it an insane rod compared to like first sea rods? No, it isn't. So I'm going to give this rod like a 6 out of 10. If anything, it's just super cute looking. All right, so for the next rod, it actually begins here. So what you want to do is go to Islay of New Beginnings in the second sea. And you'll see this little pirate right here called Dead Man Joe. Now, if we go ahead and speak to Dead Man Joe, he'll say, well, you don't seem like the type to shy away from a good legend, huh? Depends on the legend. What do you have in mind? Ever heard of Oscar's Locker? Now, this is the really epic rod. Probably the best rod in the game now. So that's what we're going to be going for. And we're going to go ahead and unlock Oscar's Locker. So no, what's that? It's a deep crack down in the seafloor, hidden ancient. Go on. It hides more than treasure. It hides curses, madness, and hope. Curses and hope, that doesn't make much sense. Oscar was a great fisherman from the old days. So, of course, if you guys remember Cthulhu, Oscar is the guy that pushed the Cthulhu dude into the water. The sea took his brother. Oscar dove into the depths to bring him back. Did he succeed? He came back, but it wasn't the same. Something changed him. A curse, sunken zone, forgotten by time. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead and skip all this dialogue. We don't really need to see this. Basically, what he's asking for is an amulet. It's hidden in the Grand Reef. So I say, just laying there, he says, not exactly, draw your own conclusion. So bring the amulet back, and there's more he can tell us about Oscar. And of course, he left a great weapon behind, the Great Rod of Oscar. All right, so now we've got Dead Man's Tail. This is what we're after. So we need to find the amulet in the Grand Reef and bring the amulet to the Dead Man Joe to get more information. So we need to go back to the first sea and go back to the Grand Reef. I'll just see you guys once I get there. And here we go. We're arriving back at the Grand Reef in the first sea. So what we need to do is go up this ladder here, and there it is. You'll see this little shipwreck just to the right, and underneath it you can see the amulet. So if we go ahead and take Oscar's amulet, what we need to do is go back to the second sea once again now and give it back to Dead Man Joe. All right, I've made it back to the second sea. Let's go back to Islay of New Beginnings, and if we go back to Dead Man Joe, I'm saying back a lot here, dude. All right, we can go ahead and pull out the amulet now. So we should have it in our inventory. There it is, amulet. Now if we grab the amulet and we talk to Dead Man Joe, he'll say, I see you've returned, and judging by that glow, you have found it. Is this the deep sea amulet? Aye, the deep sea amulet. You've no idea what you're holding. Okay, what does it do? It protects your soul as you descend into Oscar's Locker. Okay, so can I enter now? Yeah, but beware, that place changes those who linger for too long. Okay, so we're not supposed to be in there for super long. At the heart of the locker lies the Great Rod of Oscar. All right, so we gained 20,000 XP for this quest, and he allows us to go in. Well, I wish I could go with you, but I'm too old for that. Good luck. All right, well, we'll see you in a second, buddy. Let's go to Oscar's cave. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not actually 100% sure where this is. I know it's somewhere near Cursed Shores, so let's go ahead and find it together. So if we go towards Cursed Shores, underneath the water, so okay, it's right there. I can see it. There's a little red bit coming up from right there. All right, so right at the front of Cursed Shores, you guys should see a cave down here. So what we can do is let's get equipped with, I guess let's go water bubble, right? So we can actually breathe underwater. Then we're going to need Tidebreaker so that we can swim quickly. We're, of course, going to need our super flippers. And we've got the Glimmerfin boots on, so we should be really quick going through the water here. All right, here it is. So this is what it looks like. Now, because we've got the amulet, I'm not sure if you're supposed to hold it out. I don't think you actually have to hold it. So let's go ahead and use the Tidebreaker here just so we can travel even quicker. So what we can do, it's basically like Mariana Vale. You just follow it all the way through. I guess you could even probably get a submarine down here, but I'm just going to travel it on my own because I don't think it's actually that long of a tunnel. We should be able to get out pretty quickly. All right, and there it is. Yep, it doesn't take that long, and we've now made it out. Ooh, wait, why is it all red there? Can we fish here for like super rare stuff? Let me get rid of the water bubble. All right, let's have a look at this. If we fish right here, what do we get? Oh, you can't. Oh, you literally can't fish here. Okay, that's super random. All right, so if we walk around somewhere, there should be an Oscar's Rod. So obviously this is like a treasure room. You know what this reminds me of? If you guys have ever seen Pirates of the Caribbean, it looks like that treasure room that the pirates go into. Oh, okay, here we go. This is where Oscar's Rod is. So just through here, you'll see it floating. And this is a Great Rod of Oscar. It costs 5 million cash over at the second sea, so make sure you guys get your cash up for the second sea. Now if we click on it, you can see it has pretty insane stats. A relic of the dead man's tale with a moderate boost to experience. Has a 5% chance to apply the spirits of Oscar. So these are the stats on it. Lure speed 95%, luck 280%, control 0.1, resilience 10%. So those two are actually worse than the carrot rod, but it does have an infinite max kg. All right, let's go ahead and buy it. And yes, I really did just spend 5 million of the second C cash just so that you guys don't have to. Okay, well, let me go ahead and use my conception conch just to make our way back outside here. I don't think there's anything else in this area, so we can just go ahead and leave. Now, if we go to equipment and we type in Oscar, there it is. Great rod of Oscar. All right, now, before we get fishing, let's have a look at all of the stats properly. So it is a stage 4 rod at the second C, which is the very first stage 4 rod that you can get. Like we said, it costs 5 million cash. We've gone through all of the stats, but this is the ability for it. So it gives you a plus 30% progress speed. That's insane. What? It gives you 1.25x XP from fish, so you gain more XP, which for me doesn't matter because I'm already max level. But it also has a 5% chance to apply the Oscar mutation, which is a 12x value, bro. What? So that is now the highest value fish you can get alongside the chaotic mutation. All right, let's go ahead and just test out this rod and see how good it is. So because the lure speed is 95%, I don't even have to use coral bait, but I'm just going to stick with coral bait for now just to make sure I've got the instant lure. And look at that, plus 42% progress speed. Nah, that's actually insane, dude. That's actually so insane. Now, the control bar isn't the biggest, but it is still pretty big. Like, if you guys remember the old rods from the first seed, this control bar is still insanely big compared to those. The best part about it is honestly the plus 30% progress speed. So let's go ahead and keep fishing until we get that 5% chance of getting the Oscar mutation. Oh, whoa. Okay, I literally just got it. Let's have a look at this. So I ended up getting the Abyss Dart in the Oscar mutation. So if we go ahead and look at the normal Abyss Dart. So normally it looks like this. It's this kind of pink-purple color. With the Oscar mutation... Oh, is that it? It's basically the colors of the rod, kind of like this dark brown, this red, and this orange. And that's it. Wait. Maybe it's because I've got performance mode on. If I turn performance mode off... Nope, that's literally it. Okay. All right, I'm going to be honest with you guys. That is a huge L. A huge L. For a 5% mutation chance, it looks worse than the carrot rod. What? Okay, if we have a look at carrot again. Bro, in my opinion, the carrot mutation looks better. Like, the colors actually look better than the Oscar mutation. The Oscar mutation looks so boring. Okay, that's actually a huge L. As far as the rod itself, the rod is insanely good. It gives you more XP and you can get the fish super easily. So if you guys are trying to grind to max level, this is now probably the best new rod to reach max level with. However, getting the mutation, it's super underwhelming. There's only a 5% chance. Now, it does sell for a lot of money, but fish devs, if you're watching this video, please change the look of this mutation. It actually sucks, dude. All right, so that is 2 out of the 4 new rods. So the first 2, you have to complete quests like I did in order to be able to get them. But for the next 2, they're simply level rods. So we did get a brand new level 2500 rod, but we also got a new rod for reaching the level 2000, so you don't even have to be max level. So these are classed as the stage 10 rods in the first C. Previously, Seraphic rod used to be the best rod you could get, but that's now a stage 9 rod. So the next one on the list, the level 2000 rod, is called Fang of the Eclipse. Now, if we have a look at the stats for it, it doesn't actually appear as a minus 50% in the second C, because of course, to get the level 2000, you have to be in the second C anyway. Whereas the Seraphic rod still has minus 50%, because this is the max level rod that you get from the first C. Anyway, if we have a look at the stats for the Fang of the Eclipse, this is it. So lure speed 80%, which is pretty good. Luck 80%, which is pretty bad. Control 0.15, which again is pretty good. Resilience 20%, which is pretty good. Max kg is a lot less than you'd think it would be, though. It's literally just 25,000 kg. So you're probably wondering, all right, Bacha, this rod looks epic. It looks like a sword, but what do you actually do with this rod? It only has a max kg of 25,000. Why? Well, first of all, we can, of course, use the invincible enchant, which gives you max infinite kg on any rod that you want. But this rod is super special because it's packed with a ton of abilities. So if we have a look here, these these are the abilities for the rod. There's a 10% chance to apply the Solar Blaze mutation, which is an old mutation that you can get from the eclipse, basically. It gains the following during an eclipse. So if there's an eclipse active, this is what happens to the rod. It adds to stats plus 99% lure. So you get instant lure. Like, I don't even know why you need an extra 99 lure. That's just insane. You get an extra 250% lure. However, the control goes down to minus 0.3 control, and the resilience goes down to minus 60 resilience. So the reason they've done this is, if you guys remember the try-hard rod, I made a video on this rod in the past. It's basically like the dev rod that's really, really hard to use. Like, if I quickly show it to you guys, this is how it looked. It has a tiny control bar, and it's just super difficult to use. And you guys have been constantly asking for this dev rod for yourself, so they've basically put that in the form of the eclipse rod. Now, these are some other stats as well. So rod gains infinite max kg and plus 50% progress during an eclipse. It has a 10% chance for the Umbra mutation, which is a 15x value, and 90% for Solar Blaze mutation. 15x is now by far the highest value you can possibly get in fish. There's a 50% chance to multiply the weight by 0.5x, and a 50% chance for a 1.75x multiplication on the fish's weight. Once again, that is the biggest weight multiplier in the game right now. It gives you a 15% to double catch and 5% to triple catch. You can actually triple catch now. What? So clearly, all they have to do is pop an eclipse totem, and the stats just go absolutely insane, making this by far the best rod in the game. So let's go ahead and test this for ourselves. First things first, let's go ahead and make it daytime so that we can get a fresh eclipse. Now, I should have some eclipse totems. All right, here we go. Dude, I am so excited to try this. This rod sounds absolutely insane. All right, here we go. It's nighttime. Let's pop the eclipse totem. Oh, wait, what am I talking? Wait, what am I talking about, dude? Eclipse is during the day. I'm an actual idiot. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, here we go. It's daytime, so let's now make an eclipse. There it is. Okay, so if we now get fishing, let's have a look at what things we can get here. So if you have a look, the control bar is tiny. Like, it's so small. But I'm not gonna lie, this one is nowhere near as hard to use as the try-hard rod. The try-hard rod had a minus 300% resilience. This one has only minus 60%, so it's definitely doable. There it is. We got the Solar Blaze mutation, so it gives us a 90% chance of every fish being the Solar Blaze mutation, which is insane. Okay, I was wrong. It's still pretty hard to use. Okay, it's still pretty hard to use. I'm not gonna lie. So I guess what I should do is go ahead and put some enchantments on this rod, right? Maybe get like control on it. That should help. All right, so let me go ahead and go to the second sea altar. All right, there we go. I put control on the rod. Now, I know you can get even better control with some other enchantments, or there's probably even better enchantments for this rod, but I'm just trying to test this super quickly before my laptop blows up from overheating. So let's make our way back outside, and let me actually swap to deep coral. So we're gonna get a way better resilience of 50. Okay, let's use the eclipse totem. All right, now we should basically only have a minus 10% resilience, and we should have a way better control on the actual bar. Yeah, look at that, dude. Look at the size of the bar. Yeah, this is now easy peasy, man. Oh, there it is. It works. We got a double Solar Blaze Gale Snapper. Nah, this rod is actually so insane. Bro, this rod, okay, the Oscars rod, it's all right. It's kind of worth it. It costs 5 million. But if you guys can reach level 2000, this is the rod you want. We just got a double big Solar Blaze foam runner. What? This rod is insane. No, that's actually crazy. That's actually so crazy. Look at this. We just keep getting double fish constantly, dude. All right, let's keep going until we get the actual eclipse mutation. I want to see what that looks like. The Umbra mutation. Oh, yeah, I forgot. That's why we're getting big as well, because there's a 50% chance that it gives you a 1.75x of the fish's weight. What? That is actually so insane. I cannot get over that. That is so crazy. Whoa, look at that. A giant Solar Blaze foam runner. Oh, there it is. We got it. Umbra Gale Snapper. Okay, wait. I'm fishing again. Let's quickly get another one out. All right, so I'm sure you guys saw the Megalodon that was going around like crazy, where it was the Umbra Megalodon. It looked absolutely amazing. So let me have a look at the mutation for myself. Umbra Gale Snapper. Whoa! No, this is insane. I need to get this on a Megalodon, bro. This looks so epic. So just to remind you guys, it's not even that hard to get. It's a 10% chance for the Umbra mutation, and it gives you 15x value. On top of that, we've got weight mutations. We've got 15% chance of double catch, 5% chance of triple catch, And the stats on the rod go absolutely crazy. The only one that goes really bad is the resilience is -60 and control goes to -0.3. But if you do what I did and you just use deep coral, that gives you a -10 resilience, which is really easy. And with control, or like use Herculean or whatever to get even more control, it honestly makes it insanely easy. Like this rod is just absolutely insane. Look at that. Double big Solar Blaze foam runner just like that. That is so crazy, dude. And you get extra progress speed and everything. No, I can't believe it. Giant Solar Blaze surge spike. This rod is so insane. All right, so now we're getting a mythical fish. As you can see, it's a little bit harder to catch, but it's still not insanely hard. Like, it's still doable. And there it is, Solar Blaze Gust Tail. Just like that. So clearly, this rod is 1,000,000% worth it, bro. If you guys are not playing Fish anymore, come back to Fish just to try grind for this rod. It is so fun to use. It's actually unreal. It feels like I'm using some sort of a dev rod. Wow, I'm honestly so impressed by this. The Fish devs definitely cooked with this one. All right, so we can move on to the final rod. Now, I expect the next one to potentially be even better because it's supposed to be the level 2,500 rod. So the brand new max level rod in Fish. So the name of this rod is called Astral Hook Rod. The stats on it are pretty good. Lure speed 100%, so you've got instant lure. Luck is 200%, which is really good. Control 0.2, which is really good. Resilience 20%, which is pretty good. Infinite max kg. Underneath it, it says tempered from the silence within. Descending stars. It draws from the power. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna read all this. It's absolute gobbledygook. But look at this rod. It looks so sick. Like straight away, it just looks absolutely insane. But let's have a look at the actual abilities for it. Is it going to be better than the Eclipse rod? So here it is. This is officially supposed to be the best rod in the game right now. So if we have a look at the abilities for it, it's this. Stars fall from the sky when fishing, adding a 15% progress speed. All right, straight away, that's pretty good. Every 12 fish caught spawns an enchanted pool for 60 seconds, applying Astral Mutation, which is a 6x value at an 80% chance to fish caught by all players. All right, so anybody can fish in this pool and have an 80% chance of getting the Astral Mutation. It lasts for 60 seconds total, but underneath that it says a perfect cast followed by a perfect catch grants a 10% chance to fish up a random non-limited fish from the player's bestiary and apply the Stardust Mutation, which is a 7.5x value. So I'm not gonna lie, reading the abilities, this rod actually sounds kind of worse than the Eclipse rod. However, the Eclipse rod you can only use during the Eclipse, really. That's the only time it's useful. This rod, you can use it whenever you like. So for the final time, let's test out the fourth rod on the list. Oh, by the way, Eclipse rod gets a solid 9 out of 10 from me. It's absolutely insane. The only thing that lets it down is you've got to use it during the Eclipse, I guess. All right, let's test out this one. Let's see what's going on. So we can use Deep Coral because it's an instant lure anyway. The control bar is huge, and then look at this. What? Wait, did it literally just skip the progress altogether? What? Oh, it literally just skips progress. Okay, that's insane. So it just skips along the progress like crazy. So you can catch fish super easily. Oh, bro, that's basically another dev rod. That is super OP. That reminds me of the Seraphic rod when the Seraphic rod first came out. Okay, this rod is insane. It is super overpowered. Well, let's keep doing the 12 perfect catches and let's see if we can get this pool to spawn in. So far, we haven't managed to get any sort of a new mutation. Bro, no, this is insane. I wonder if this rod would work on the Scylla. If it works on the Scylla, that would be so crazy. Like, if it skips along the Scylla, it would be super OP. Look at it go. Oh, okay, there we go. We got the pool to spawn in. So it's a tiny little pool. So apparently any player can fish in there. And look at it. Astral Surge Spike. All right, let's keep fishing. Let's see what epic fish we can get here. I'm not going to lie. That mutation looked insane. Astral Foam Runner. Oh, okay. No, this mutation is insane. This mutation is actually insane. What is this? Everything's purple and glowy. No, that is so sick. Bro, that is so sick. Okay, the pool has officially disappeared. I got one more just before it disappeared, though. Okay, so that's the Astral Mutation. You can see it on the floor. It basically chops up the fish. It looks like it gets missing parts. So if I quickly take a look at one, yeah, it kind of goes missing. Look, its head is missing. It's gone invisible, but it has this insane aura around it. Kind of looks like a black hole just sucking everything in. I'm not gonna lie, I actually love that. Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. Okay, so a perfect cast. It has to be a perfect cast followed by a perfect catch grants the Stardust mutation. All right, so we got the Astral one. That's the pool that spawns in. So what we have to do now is get a perfect cast. Okay, there we go. I got one. So now we need to do a perfect catch, which, let's be honest, it's super easy to do. So if we do this, there's a 10% chance that we get a random fish from our bestiary, which means you could legit pull out a Megalodon from anywhere or any other fish. Like we could get a Scylla like this. Okay, perfect cast. Let's do a perfect catch. So I'm going to keep doing this until we manage to get the Stardust mutation. All right, as we're doing this, I'm also getting the Astral Fish. So I wonder if Stardust would overpower Astral and potentially give us Stardust over Astral. I have no idea, dude. But I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to move away from the Astral just because we've seen that already. Let's just keep doing perfect casts. That's not perfect. Okay, that's perfect. Now we need a perfect catch. Oh, whoa, wait. Okay, it did work. I got both. I got Astral and Stardust because, of course, it gives you an extra fish. So you basically catch double fish, but one of them comes from your inventory, so it's just a completely random fish. All right, what was the first Stardust fish that I've ever caught in my life? Oh, wait, I've caught two apparently. What? Wait, what? When did I get two? And I got a mutated shark. No. Okay, let's have a look at this. So one of them is the halibut, which I literally just saw now. Oh, that looks insane. That looks so insane. It's kind of similar to the previous mutation that we just saw, the Astral one. But this one kind of pops outwards more, whilst also still sucking in this kind of gravity around it. Oh, that looks so good. All right, let me see on the mutated shark. Wait, what? What does fish become? I'm not gonna lie, I love it. I actually love it. I know fish has gone from a simple, like, chill fishing game to this, but guys, I am loving this progression. Not a lot of people might agree, but to me, this looks insane. Spam W's in the comments if you think this looks absolutely insane. What? All right, so there we go. That is the Astral Hook rod. Honestly, absolutely insane rod as well, just because it skips along the progress part. It makes it super easy to catch any fish. Like, just to show you guys one more time here, look at this. Focus on the progress bar down there. It will just skip along and make it really, really quick. So insane rod with insane mutations this time around, but I'm not gonna lie, the Eclipse rod is still my favorite rod just because it has so much going on. You can literally triple catch fish, add weight to them, and get epic mutations along the way. Once again, probably a 10 out of 10 rod from me. This is just a beautiful rod, and it's finally worth grinding for level 2,500. All right, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make of it as you will. Go ahead and get the rods that you want to get. Either grind levels or go ahead and complete the quests and buy yourself the new rod. Subscribe for more content, and with that, I'll catch you in the next one.
In the last update, we actually got some secret mutations added to previous rods. One of them is on the Lost rod, where we can now get the Lost mutation. So today, I'm going to be setting out to try and catch the world's first ever Lost Moby and also a Lost Megalodon on fish. This mutation looks absolutely insane, so I honestly cannot wait to try and get these. And guys, make sure they do subscribe for the April Robux giveaway, which is up to 48,000 Robux. All they have to do is subscribe and comment your Roblox usernames to win. And we're in. Yep, that's right. Today, guys, I'm finally going to be catching the Moby on fish. Reason being, well, apparently they've buffed the chances of you now getting the Moby. Is it gonna be easier? I don't know, dude. Let's try and get it. Honestly, I don't have high hopes, but let's go. Now, the other thing is, there is a secret rod in fish that you can get from completing a quest, which allows you to get an epic mutation. And that rod is the Lost rod. So if you don't know, this is the rod that you can get from Mushgrove once you complete the alligator quest. Currently, I've actually got a skin on this rod, which looks pretty epic. But the important thing about this rod is it now gives you this Lost mutation. So this was in the update that we got last weekend, and let me just show you guys. So the way that you get it, you start by fishing normally, okay? So you can see here, no mutation on the flounder. We've got no mutation on this fish that I'm catching here. So we're probably now thinking, wait. Does it even come with a mutation? Well, yes it does. Look at that. Lost echoes scream your name. So when it says that, look at the rod now. It starts to glow like bright green. Now if we go for the fish once again, on this next catch, look, we get the Lost mutation. Look at that thing in the water. I have no idea why nobody has covered this yet. This looks insane. Look at it. Lost red snapper. It basically looks like a yellow-green nuclear. And if I just show you guys, I've already caught a bunch of fish in this Lost mutation just to test it out. So this is what the red snapper looks like. Look, it's basically like nuclear. It looks insane. Like, look at this manta ray that I caught earlier. It looks so sick, dude. Unlike nuclear, though, though it's not too bright, like it's not annoyingly bright, it just looks so cool. Like, look, it's like a yellow-green. So, of course, because I'm me, we're going to try to catch the Moby with this. And yes, this is going to take a gazillion years. Now, first things first, we've got to go enchant the rod. Currently, I don't have an enchant on it. And the Moby is way too fat for this rod. So, shipwright! Jet ski, please, sire. I feel like I've not said that in ages. All right, let's pull out the BachaMobile. Let's go old school for this challenge. And you know what, editor? Let's get hyped, dude. Play some epic music. And here we go. Made it to Statue of Sovereignty. So the other enchant that did get buffed on Fish is the Invincible enchant. It now allows you to basically catch any fish. Let's quickly pay Call the Scam Man. There you go. Now, in order to get the Invincible enchant, of course, we've got to use Exalted Relics. Now, I do actually have quite a few of these, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and grab these. We've got to make it nighttime. So the beauty of this is, yes, you can now catch any fish on Fish, because with the Invincible mutation, it gives you a max kilogram on literally any rod. So even though I'm using the Lost Rod, which only has a 55,000 max kg, I'm able to put infinite max kg on it with an Exalted Relic. Oh, we got Herculean, increasing strength by 25,000 kg, control by 0.2, and progress speed by 10%. Dude, Herculean got a huge buff, but it is now an Exalted enchant. Keep that in mind, guys. Okay, next. Oh, we've got Mortal again. What is going on? Why am I getting cooked? All right, come on. Invincible. No! What is going on? Okay, this is the one. I can feel it. This is the one. There it is. Invincible. Grants infinite strength and allows fishing in any body of liquid. Okay, we can ignore any body of liquid because we're literally just going for a Moby, but we needed the infinite strength. So let's get back outside. And now there's actually a couple more things that I need. One of them is going to be from Mushgrove because I need to buy more totems. If I just show you guys, I've only got 245 smokescreen totems and even less Tempest, only 146. I need these two in order to be able to spawn some Mobies in. So let's go ahead and grab these. I'll just get a bunch of them. And now let's also get a bunch of these, the Tempest totems. All right, perfect. And now the last thing, I'm actually just missing deep coral, I believe. Like if I have a look. Yeah, I've got normal coral, which gives me 20 resilience, but I need deep coral for that extra resilience because catching the Moby, I imagine it's going to be pretty tough. All right, here we go. Coral geodes. So how many of these should I get? Let me go ahead and just stack up on thousands of these. You know what? I'll just see you guys once I open all the coral geodes. This is going to take a while.
10 hours later.
All right, done. I've opened up all the coral geodes. As you can see, I now have 3,000 deep coral. Wait, who's this guy? What? Beach vendor? Who's this guy? Beach vendor? Crabs keep getting... What? Can you scoop some up for me? How many we talking? Okay. No, I just took on an extra quest. Oh, whoops. That's going to stay there for another 10 years. All right. Well, that's going to be my next Chinook salmon. Which one am I going to get first? Find out in a future video. All right. Well, next up, all that I have to do is pop a smokescreen and Tempest totems. And let's see if we're going to get the whale migration. Or should I say the Moby? We'll definitely get the whale migration. Now, apparently, the Moby is being buffed from a 5% spawn chance all the way to a 20% spawn chance. So every 1 in 5 whale migrations should now be a Moby, which is pretty insane. Let's see if it's going to work, though, or if we're going to get scammed. All right, there we go. Whale migration. Let's go. All right, shipwright number 2. Spawn in the BachaMobile for me once again, please, buddy. Thank you. All right, let's get it, guys. Let's find this whale migration and see if we've got a Moby on our hands. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Dude, imagine. First tee. First tee. Nope. Of course it isn't. Of course it isn't. All right, I'm going to keep rejoining my server. And what I need to do now is just once again keep popping these totems until I finally get myself a Moby. I'll just see you guys once I manage to get a Moby to spawn in. And here we go. We finally got a Moby. It took about 7 attempts, but it's here. Okay, what I'm going to do first is use a sundial totem. Next up, I need to actually go ahead and get T-Tex luck, because let's be honest, getting a Moby without extra luck is just not going to happen, guys. It's just not going to happen, especially with the Lost Rod. It doesn't have an insane amount of luck on the rod. All right, there we go. 8x luck. The last thing is actually going to be an Aurora totem. So I've got 41 of these, luckily. All right, here we go. Now, first things first, I'm pretty sure you can't get a Moby before you get the blue whales. So let me start by trying to get the blue whales out. out. Hopefully we get them pretty quick, and then we can move on to the Moby. Oh, I forgot about the blessed enchantment. Okay, sick. We'll get the blessed enchant. Come on, blue whales. Work with me here, dudes. Work with me here. What am I getting here? Oh, blessed mythic fish. Oh, blessed colossal squid. Wait, dude, the blessed mutation looks so sick. Whoa, the blessed mutation is actually really similar to the lost mutation, but the lost mutation is green, whereas blessed is yellow. That's actually so cool. Okay, blessed moonfish. I'm not getting a single blue whale though, which is kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of scary. How many attempts am I gonna have of getting the Moby? Not many. Oh, here we go. First blue whale. Let's lock in. Now this one isn't in the blessed mutation, but honestly, I don't really care. I just need to get rid of the blue whale so that I can go for the Moby. Okay, that's one. Come on, dude. Give me the next one. Give me the next one. Ah, dude, another blessed colossal squid. Another is crazy. Okay, they look so cool. Bro, what are the chances of it being blessed? Because I'm getting everything in blessed right now. Is blessed like 99% chance? What is going on? Dude, look at this. Another blessed colossal squid. Seriously, what's going on here? I can't get the blue whale, though. Oh, here we go. Okay, we're getting the blue whale. All right, where are we up to? I actually have no idea. I'm not near anything at the moment. I think we've just passed Ancient Isles. All right, so next up, what I need to do is swap back to the Lost Rod. And now it's finally time. Let's see if we're going to get super lucky. Give me the Moby, dude. Give me this Moby. Please give me the Moby. Okay, anything that's not the Moby, I'm going to skip. Oh, wait. Actually, first, I've completely forgotten. I need to keep going until I get the lost mutation that pops up. Oh, dude, I'm actually so dumb. All right, so what we need to do is basically catch every fish until I get the thing that says you're about to get the lost mutation. Oh, okay, that's what we're looking for. Lost echoes scream your name. All right, so now I need to try get the Moby. Okay, this is now gonna be tough. Oh, wait, but what happens if I let it go? Do I still have it? Oh, wait, maybe not. No, are you serious? Do I only get one go at it? Bro, I only get one go at it. No way! Okay, this is gonna be insanely hard. I did not realize I only get one go. Okay, wait. Oh, no, that's crazy. Oh, that's crazy hard. Oh, that is so much harder than I thought. I thought I could just keep skipping until I get it. We're actually cooked. Okay, lost echoes scream your name. Come on, give me Moby now. Moby now! No, we got a sea pickle again. I'm gonna skip the sea pickle. Oh, do I skip it or do I catch it? Okay, I'm gonna catch it just to see it. Yeah, okay, lost sea pickle. So it clearly does work. All right, here we go. We got it again. Lost echoes scream your name. Oh, bro, look how sick the mutation looks. But if I let it go, I think the mutation goes away. Yeah, it does. Oh, no! Is this challenge impossible now? I have no idea. Dude, how am I gonna do this? Am I gonna have to get some friends online to help me with this challenge? Because how am I meant to do this on my own? We only get one go of it, basically. Wow, that is so hard. All right, come on, give me Moby. Nope. What have I got here? Oarfish. Okay, I'll take the oarfish. I'll take it. Oh, dude, do I just switch to a megalodon? Do we go from Moby to megalodon and we just try Moby on a different day? All right, come on, come on. No, dude, we're getting cooked. Wow, this challenge is insanely hard, dude. I think what I'm gonna do is swap to getting the megalodon, and I'm gonna come back to the Moby on a different day, because that is literally gonna take me like weeks to get. Yep, and there goes the Moby. Okay, that is super hard, dude. Listen, let's switch up the video idea. Instead of doing the Moby, we're gonna go and get ourselves a lost megalodon. We're definitely coming back for that, though. That will be so sick if I get it one day. What I'm gonna do is get a megalodon to spawn in, and I'll see you guys then. All right, here we go. We got our first megalodon to spawn in. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. All right, same thing again. What I'm gonna do is use an Aurora totem just to give me the max amount of chances in order to be able to catch. Wait, what? A cursed storm has occurred by Statue of Sovereignty? What? Why? What? I swear you had to use a cursed storm totem for it to occur. Anyway, like I was saying, I want to give myself the maximum amount of chance in order to be able to get the megalodon with the lost mutation. So what we've got to do is the exact same thing that we were doing for the Moby. Basically, just keep fishing until we get the thing that pops up saying you're going to get the mutation. Oh, no, I got the meg, but it's not on the go that I need it on. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I'm feeling a lot better about the meg than I am about the Moby. That's for sure. Oh, we got another megalodon, but yet again, we don't need this one. Come on, dude. Bless me up at the right time, please. So I think there's something like a 36% chance of the lost mutation actually occurring. We still don't have it, though. We're getting a little bit cooked with this meg. I'm not gonna lie. All right, there it is. Lost echoes scream your name. So if we get a meg on the next go, it's gonna be a lost mutation megalodon. All right, let's see. No. Yeah, this is gonna take a while, dude. This is gonna take a while. But look how cool the fish look. Watch, this is a crown bass that we're about to pull out. Bro, it looks so good. It looks so good. It's basically just like a miniature nuclear mutation. Oh, okay. We're gonna again. Lost Echo, scream your name. Come on, Meg. No! Oh, we're getting a dolphin, though. That is pretty cool, actually. We are getting a dolphin. Okay, lost dolphin. That is so sick. No, now we get the Meg. Okay, skip this Meg. No, stop. I got rid of the Meg again. Bro, what is going on? It's literally Meg after Meg after Meg right now. All right, we've got a mutation again. Come on, now give me Meg. No! Dude, what is going on? Okay, at least we're getting the sawfish. Pretty cool looking fish. There it is, the lost sawfish. Looks like we're getting a mosaic dolphin here. Oh, and we got lost echoes. Okay, give me Meg. Big mosaic dolphin and lost echoes. No. What is this? Oh, it's a moonfish. It's gonna be a lost moonfish. There it is. Oh, lost echoes again. Okay, come on. Now, Meg. No. Dude, stop. Oh, we got a lost anglerfish, though. We're getting a blighted colossal squid. Oh, it's happening! Yo, it's happening! Okay, you can see I've got the green glow around my rod right now, and I'm getting the Megalodon. Bro, this is so rare. This is actually such a small chance that I'm gonna get this. Oh, whoa. You basically have to get lost echoes and then straight after get a Megalodon. That is so rare, dude. I can't believe we're getting this on the first Meg. All right, come on. I honestly thought this was gonna take me about 10 Megalodons to get, and here it is. Yo, we're about to get a lost mutation Megalodon. And it's an ancient Megalodon. That's even better. There she is. All right, let's have a look at this. Did we cook a lost ancient Megalodon? Let me scroll down. Yo! There it is. Lost ancient Megalodon. 55,000 kilograms. Oh! That is so sick. Let's go. We did it again. World's first. And it looks so epic. Bro, this looks like nuclear, just way less glowy, so therefore it's actually better, because nuclear takes up way too much of the glow. That is nuts! Alright, well, there you go, guys. That is the brand new lost mutation on fish. We got ourselves the ancient Megalodon. Next up, it's gonna be the Moby, but that's gonna take some time. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Subscribe for more, and with that, I'll catch you in the next one. Ah, the Kraken. A beautiful monster of the sea. Surely no one would do anything to hurt you, right? Wrong! Today we're going to be nuking the ancient Kraken on fish to try and get the world's first nuclear ancient Kraken. But before we get to that, since you guys keep subscribing like crazy, the February Robux giveaway is now at 25,000 Robux. And for every 1 new subscriber, I'll keep adding 1 Robux to this pot. The more you subscribe, the bigger it gets. So make sure you subscribed and put your Roblox usernames in the comments to win. And we're in. And today, guys, we're gonna do the one thing I've wanted to do since the Kraken's release. I'm gonna nuke that bad boy. That's right. If you guys remember, I was once given some nukes by my good friend Carbonmeister. With that, I ended up making the I nuked a volcano video on fish, but as it turns out, I've got some nukes left over. So that's right. Today, we're gonna be nuking the good old Kraken. Now, the Kraken's only been out for a couple weeks, and honestly, I'm not sure many people, if any people, have it in a nuclear mutation. I mean, to be fair, I'm willing to bet it has been caught as nuclear before, but I bet nobody has gotten the ancient nuclear Kraken. So that's exactly what we're gonna do today! That's right, I'm about to waste my sanity and money on the ancient nuclear Kraken. So first things first, let's get ourselves to the Grand Reef, and let's get spamming sundial totems. Oh, my jet ski's fully left me. And let me just quickly check. Okay, I don't currently have any Poseidon totems on me, so in order to get them, I'm gonna have to make my way over towards the Poseidon room, which I believe is this one. All right, here we go. Made it over towards the Poseidon room. We're just gonna get inside, turn right, and get some Poseidon totems. So if you guys don't know, the only way to get yourself an ancient Kraken instead of a normal is by popping these totems, or at least I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. And the only problem with this is if we have a look. Oh yeah, dude, they cost 1.5 million each. And I only have 9.6 million cash. That's right. I just said I only have 9.6 million because this video is going to be mega expensive. So I'm only going to buy one for now because I might need to buy sundial totems and some other stuff later. So let's just get one of these. We can always come back for them if we need them. All right, next up, we've just got to make our way down to the Kraken pool room and pop a nuke. Oh, wait, actually, before we pop a nuke, we should probably get the Kraken. Yeah, let's do it in that order. All right, here we go. We're back to the main area. Let's go down to the Kraken pool. Dude, I'm so excited to do this. I've been wanting to do this since the Kraken has released. And there we go. Easy peasy. Let me get this silly goggles off. It ruins my face. And now next up, you guys already know the gist. We've got to pop as many sundial totems as it takes in order to spot a Kraken. It's just like going through my painful Megalodon videos, but instead of spawning a Megalodon, we're going for the one and only Kraken. So just to show you guys how much pain I actually go through recording these videos, check this out. This is how long it takes to spawn a Kraken. Let's see. And there we go. We got our first Kraken. That only took 10 minutes. Not too bad. Honestly, guys, it can be worse. Trust me. So what we're going to do, as you can see, I do still have 5 nukes. Oh, okay. Turns out I'm setting a nuke off straight away. Okay, well, off it goes. It's inside of me, but there it goes. Our first nuke. I can't really get a good look at it. Have you got nuke? Oh, a nuke exploded around pirate ship. All right, well, there we go. We should have now nuked the Megalodon. Megalodon? What am I talking about? The Kraken. But let me actually test this first. So let's go to the Poseidon Rod. And the reason I'm going to be using the Poseidon Rod, well, if you watched my video yesterday, we could maybe get a giant ancient nuclear Megalodon by using this rod. Because I currently have Sea Overload on it, which makes every fish that I catch 25% bigger. And of course, the passive on this rod has the chance to make a fish 75 to 150% bigger as well. And the other passive is we can make a ton of money. So let's get fishing and see if the nuke worked. Oh, it did! Yes! Yo! Has anybody nuked the Kraken pool yet? Honestly, I'm sure somebody has done it out there, but I've not seen anyone talk about this yet. It looks so cool. Yeah! Give me all these nuclear fish, dude. The other thing we should test for is how much money am I gonna make per nuke? I only want to use like 2, maybe 3 nukes, but there we go. Nuclear Abyssal King. So if you guys have a look, currently we're on 8,186,000 cash. Let's see how much money we can make from this one nuke. Oh, and the other thing, let's actually go ahead and put Atex Look on. And yes, guys, the Robux giveaway is over 25,000 Robux now. So keep on subscribing to make it even bigger, because you could be the next winner of a lot of Robux. The last Robux winners won 66,000 Robux each. In the end, we ended up giving away 330,000 Robux in January. So just keep on subscribing and leave your Roblox usernames in the comments. All right, let's see. Are you kidding me? Atex Look and we get a bait crate? Well, at least it's going to be a nuclear bait crate. I'll take it. All right, there it is. A big nuclear bait crate. Yeah, dude. Oh, we're getting the Kraken! Lock in, Bacha. So we didn't get the little ghost dude, which means it's probably not going to be a giant Kraken, but there's a chance we could get big, and I just realized I never popped my Poseidon totem. Oops. I guess we're not getting an ancient Kraken on this one. Oh, no. Oh, no. What do I do? Am I going to have to call in Bacha number 2 for help? I think I might. I'm going to need Bacha number 2 to come into my server and start popping sundial totems, because whilst I'm fishing for nuclear fish, I'm going to need him to spawn in another Kraken for me. All right, let's see. Here it comes. Yes! The Kraken! Unfortunately, it doesn't show it as nuclear in the cutscene. That would be kind of cool. And there it is. Oh, nope, that's a rock. All right, let's have a look. What did we just get? So if I scroll down. Oh, okay. So it's not even a big, but we got a nuclear Kraken weighing 6,100 kilograms. Oh, my days. What is this? I'm blind, bro. I'm actually... Look at me. I'm in here. No, this is crazy. All right, well, it looks like I'm holding up an actual giant nuclear waste thingy. Well, what I'm going to do, guys, because we do still have the nuke active, for now, I'm going to pop sundial totems myself whilst I go on my laptop to get Bacha number 2 into this server. The only downside is Bacha number 2 doesn't have access to the Kraken pool, so he's just going to have to stand at Moosewood and pop those sundial totems for me. All right, I'll see you guys once we get another Kraken going. And once again, let's have a look how many sundial totems this will take. And there we go. Okay, we got ourselves another Kraken. So what I'm going to do this time, before I forget, guys, let's go ahead and pop a Poseidon totem. All right, here we go. And yes, by the way, don't hate on me. I basically did waste the first nuke because I've not fished at all. But we've got Bacha number 2 in the server now, so we should be chilling. All right, here we go. We've got the ancient Kraken, and we should still be getting nuclear fish. Let me just check here quickly. Oh, hang on. Straight away, we got it. First cast. Unfortunately, no little king dude, so it's not going to be a giant nuclear ancient kraken. That is such a mouthful. Oh, wait, you know what I just realized? It's good that it's not giant, right? Because doesn't the king's blessing override nuclear? Or does it? I don't even know. I think it would override nuclear. Okay, that's fine. That's actually good that we didn't get the king's blessing. And here it comes. Oh, does that mean that I didn't get it as an ancient? Because it's still green now? Oh, I don't think we got ancient, dude. All right, let's quickly have a look. Did we get ancient? Probably not. Let me scroll down. Ah, no. We got a normal nuclear kraken. This one's even smaller. 4,500 kilograms. Oh, it's still so bright. Dude, nuclear is a crazy mutation. You cannot see anything. All right, well, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to use Bacha number 2 to pop sundial totems. So as you can see, it's just me and him in the server. And he's going to be spamming the sundial totem. So at the top, you're going to see Bacha use the sundial totem to speed up the celestial cycle. And what I'm going to do for now, I'm just going to fish in here. And let's see if we can get another kraken whilst we've got the nuke active. Oh, wait, but the only downside is I don't have any Poseidon totems now. Oh, no. Oh, big nuclear carbon crate. Wait, that's kind of crazy. Wait, you know what I'm going to do? Let's keep fishing until we get the King's Blessing mutation. That way we can see if the King's Blessing overrides nuclear or not. So let's do that. Once I get the King's Blessing, I'll go ahead and get another Poseidon totem. Dude, it's so cool catching all the nuclear fish here. Let me know, guys, if you'd like me to stream and drop a nuke in the Kraken pool with you guys. I might do a little stream this weekend. Comment down below if you'd like to see that and if you'd like to join my nuclear Kraken pool session. Oh, yo, okay, we're getting the king, dude. Did you guys see that? The king came out and we're getting on the Abyssal Devourer. Are we about to get a giant nuclear Abyssal Devourer? This is crazy. This is actually nuts. All right, let's have a look. Will it stay nuclear? Yes or no? Oh, giant nuclear Abyssal Devourer, bro. Oh, it did change it. So it changed it to a giant King's Blessing Abyssal Devourer. Yo! What is this, dude? Nah, that's crazy. Look at the spikes on it. Okay, so this one's no longer nuclear because we've got it King's Blessing instead. So to be honest, when we're going for the Krakens, we probably should try avoid getting a King's Blessing. But either way, even if we did get a King's Blessing, we would just end up getting a giant Kraken instead of a nuclear, which honestly, I'm kind of fine with. So anyway, let's go back to the Poseidon room because we are going to need more Poseidon totems. Oh, dude, I'm not going to lie. I thought that was somebody in my server, but it's just one of those hippie dudes. Also, this is Bacha number 2 popping the sundial totems. Say hi to my best friend, everyone, and his ghost friend. Oh, we got a Megalodon to spawn in, but unfortunately for the time being, we're not going for a Meg. And what's happened here? I swear this is normally pink, no? What's going... Wait, what? I mean, I swear this is normally blue. Why is it pink? Oh, wait, what? What is going on? So a Kraken just spawned in. The pool has now turned blue instead of pink. Okay, I have no idea what's going on. But a Kraken did spawn in once again, so we've got to be kind of quick. All right, now that we're back here, and I still have 8 million cash. Oh, dude, how many do I get? Do I get 4? Not 5. Why can't I type 4? What is going on? Okay, I'm going to have to buy one at a time. No, I only have 2.2 million cash left. Oh, dude, that is pain. That is actual pain. All right, we should still have time left on the nuke. There's probably about 5 minutes left. So if we make our way back to the Kraken room quickly, we could potentially get a nuclear ancient Kraken here. This is sick. I'm so excited. I love this video. All right, there it is. The Kraken we're going to be going for. Now, I feel like this spot right here is giving me kind of bad luck. So instead of that, let's switch it up. Where did I get good luck before? Oh, that's right. Right on top of this pillar. Okay, we're going to use the Bacha bounce to get on top of the pillar. Dude, it's so cringe calling it the Bacha bounce. Kind of funny, though. All right, now that we're up here, all we've got to do... Oh, wait, first, let me double check that we do still have nuclear going on. There's no way. That is so silly. There's no way it doesn't reach. What if I stand right here? It barely reaches. Look how straight that line is. That is so funny. Okay, we've still got nuclear. If you have a look down there, it is glowing, dude. Nuclear tentacle eel. All right, in that case, we can pop the Poseidon totem. And there we go. We got ourselves an ancient Kraken once again. Now, if you guys don't know, the chances of catching an ancient Kraken, I believe, are 0.5%. Or maybe 0.8%, something like that. Okay, we got a Kraken straight away. Here we go, dude. First go Kraken again is crazy. I can't lie. And here we go. Done. I don't think that was an ancient. I think I just saw it pop out the water and it didn't look ancient. Oh, look at his stance, though. That's kind of a power stance right there. Oh, no. No. I fell into the dirty water. All right, let's have a look. What did we just get? If I scroll down. Oh, yes. Dude, my first big kraken. We got a big nuclear kraken. 8,054 kilograms. All right, you're not even going to be able to see this. Oh, yo. Yo, what is this? Honestly, it just hurts. It just hurts my eyes. I kind of hate this. I can't lie. I've gone from loving this video idea to hating it. What is this, bro? Actually, I can kind of see the kraken if I go in the water. Look. The nuclear kraken itself looks beautiful, but then you see this. All right, well, we've got Bacha number 2 already popping those sundial totems. You should see it up here any second. There it is. So all we've got to do is keep on fishing. Let's get our money up whilst the nuke is still active and just basically wait for another kraken to spawn. We have 3 more chances of catching an ancient kraken, guys. Come on. We got this. Subscribe now to channel all you look into me, guys. Oh, no. The nuclear ran out as well. Oh, no. Okay, I wasted too much time yapping. The nuke has ran out. Wait, what is that? Is that a negative? A glossy? What is that? Yo, what is that, dude? The nuke is no longer active, but this thing is still glowing. That's kind of crazy. All right, here we go. Oh, big albino. Oh, wow. Okay, that's pretty cool, actually. All right, so since the nuke has ran out, just so I'm not clicking away forever whilst waiting for another kraken, I'll just see you guys. Okay, kraken spawned in. And it's ancient. What? Wait, so you can get ancient? I did not know that. Okay, you can get ancient without using Poseidon totems. I genuinely did not know that. All right, well, that actually means we have 4 more chances of getting an ancient kraken. Wait, that's crazy. But unfortunately, it means I've got to pop a nuke as well. So here we go. Nuke time. All right, off it goes. Let's watch it. Yep. There she goes. I hate letting her go, but I love watching her leave. All right. And there we go. We've officially nuked the Atlantis area once again. And let's see. Oh, yeah, dude. We got the nuke back. Honestly, this video is going really well right now. My sanity meter is at 0. Editor, you're not going to have to listen to many Bacha screams today. Your ears are saved. All right, there it is. Nuclear Void Emperor. Okay, let's see how long it takes to get the Kraken. It shouldn't take long. I'm hoping because it spawned in as an ancient on its own naturally, that we just get more ancient luck. I know that's not how it works, but I'm going for Mega Copium here. I got a big nuclear common crate. Cool. Oh, here we go. Kraken time. All right, and here it comes. Oh, no! I already saw it wasn't ancient. Oh, I should really just close my eyes when it pops out the water. All right, let's have a look at this beast. What did we just get? If we scroll down, I got an... Oh, yo, wait! Big nuclear kraken, 11,000 kilograms. That's my biggest kraken yet. Oh, dude. I'm sorry, guys. We cannot see anything. Wait, if I just go in. Okay, this time I cannot even see it underwater. Okay, I can kind of see it. All right, so as you guys can see, it is massive. Honestly, I'm kind of scared to even catch a nuclear ancient kraken because you're not even going to be able to see it. But we've got to go for the world's first. So, Bacha number 2, keep spamming those sundial totems. Thank you very much, Bacha. And let's see how long it takes to spawn in another kraken. All right, I'll just see you guys once we manage to get another. I'm just going to casually fish in the background whilst we wait. Oh, wait, we got King's Blessing. Yo, we are getting so lucky right now. That was on the first cast right after the Kraken. Giant nuclear tentacle eel. What is going on? All right, let me have a look at this. 44 kilograms, which sounds kind of small, actually. Ew, this thing is so gross. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Poseidon Rod with Sea Overlord has become my favorite rod and favorite enchant. Getting everything in giant is so much fun. Let me know in the comments, what fish do you want to see me break the giant world record in? We already got this Megalodon being the world record holder of 205,000 kilograms, or what I like to call the Jumbo Megalodon, because let's be honest, this isn't even giant, dude. This is one step above giant. But let me know in the comments, what fish do you want me to see get as a giant next? Or let's say as a jumbo, because we can actually break the world record for it once again. And speaking of world records, another Kraken has spawned in. So all we've got to do is pop another Poseidon totem to make it ancient. There we go. It's now an ancient Kraken. And let's get fishing once again. Dude, this video is going swimmingly. No pun intended with the water around me. Okay, I've got a big nuclear carbon crate. Oh, dude, I love this rod. Oh, yo. Nuclear Abyssal Devourer again? There it is. Big Nuclear Abyssal Devourer. That thing is crazy. Wow, there's another big nuclear abyssal devourer. This is so nuts. And we're getting another. No, this is ridiculous, dude. I wonder how much these sell for. Oh, yes, we should check how much I can sell everything for at the end. I keep forgetting that we're supposed to do that. Oh, I'm so excited to sell all of this, dude. We're going to be rich. Big nuclear void emperor. Oh, my days. Oh, okay. Kraken time. Come on. Please be an ancient. Literally a 0.5% chance, I believe. All right, here we go. No! Why do I keep looking at it? All right, so I'm pretty sure we didn't get the ancient, but let's keep our fingers crossed. All right, let's have a look at the backpack. What did we get? Another big nuclear kraken, 8,600 kilograms. Unfortunately, though, it's not ancient. And yes, it is just mega blinding. Right, batch number 2. Get popping those sundial totems, buddy. Thank you very much. Whilst he's doing that, I'm going to get fishing. And I'll see you guys when we get another kraken. And here we go. We got ourselves another kraken. All right, let me just double check. We've still got nuclear. I had it a second ago still, so it should be here. Wait, what? Dude, I promise you guys, I literally had it like a minute ago. Okay, unlucky. We're gonna have to pop another. Okay, I do still have it. I was gonna say, I literally just had it like a minute ago. All right, fantastic. We've still got nuclear. That's really good. So now we've got to pop another Poseidon totem. There it is. We only have 2 chances left of getting the ancient nuclear kraken. All right, let's see if this works. And we only have 2 minutes left of 8x luck as well. Oh, it's all kind of falling apart right at the very second. Oh, there it is again. Big nuclear abyssal king, dude. Sorry I keep flashbanging you guys like that. It's crazy. Oh, we lost our 8x luck. Oh, no, dude. I'm going to have to spend more Robux just to make sure we can get the ancient. All right, it's worth it. Lock in, Bacha. Oh, yes. Okay, we're getting the kraken. Question is, are we going to get the ancient or are we just going to get another normal one? Please be ancient. Dude, it's so rare. It's unbelievable. And the only real difference is it's just red instead of green. And we're not even going to be able to see it if it's nuclear. Honestly, what a pointless video, but I'm having fun. It's all right. All right, let's have a look at this thing. Oh, no. Did I just see it green? All right, moment of truth. What did we just get? Oh, dude, it's another big, though, which is good. Big nuclear, but it's just a normal kraken. It's not ancient. Oh, boy. Guys, we only have 1 chance left of getting this ancient kraken. If we have a look, I only have 1 Poseidon totem left. And honestly, I don't want to spend the last 2 million I have on just 1 more totem. So this is going to be my last chance. Please, guys, channel all your luck into me. All right, I'll see you guys once we get another kraken. And hopefully luck will be on our side. And here it is, our very last kraken. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous now. I was having fun, and now I'm getting a little sweaty. All right, let's do it, guys. Poseidon, let's pop the totem. There it is, and there's the ancient kraken for the very last time. Let's try and get an ancient kraken that's also nuclear. Honestly, the odds of this is so tiny, but you've got to believe, right? No! Did my nuke run out again? Am I seriously gonna have to use a 3rd nuke? Oh, no, I think I am. I'm gonna have to use a 3rd nuke, bro. No! My nuke did run out. All right, this is what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm gonna use my last nuke, and then after that, I'm gonna stop recording and just keep fishing, and let's see how much money we can make with the nuke at least. So let's pop the last one. I cannot believe I've used 3 nukes at the kraken pool, bro. But here it goes. Goodbye, nuke. And here it comes back down. Boom. All right, let's get this kraken, and let's be done with this challenge. I'm getting on the first go. That's normally a good sign. Ancient kraken? Question mark. And here we go. Ancient kraken, please. Okay, it's looking mighty green, which is not giving me hope. There it is. The kraken. All right, guys, for the last time, let's check. Did we get an ancient or not? Okay, scroll down. Oh, no, dude. 7,361 kilograms, but it's only a normal big nuclear kraken. All right, so we got a bunch of nuclear krakens. We got a lot of other stuff if you guys have a look as well. I think what I'm going to do is only keep this one big nuclear kraken, the one that weighs 11,000 kilograms. The rest I'm going to sell. So let me go ahead and unfavor all of the other ones. Okay, there we go. As you can see, in the end, we ended up catching 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wait, no, these are kraken's heralds. I believe in the end, we ended up catching 8 different nuclear krakens. That's not bad, dude. Was that correct? Was that 8? Dude, I don't even know. I lost track. All right, what I'm going to do now, guys, because I do still have 30 minutes left on the nuke, I'm just going to keep fishing here for another 30 minutes, and I'll see you guys once the nuke finally runs out. At the end, let's have a look how much money we made from this challenge. I know we didn't get the ancient nuclear kraken, but at least we might have become a little bit rich from it. So I'll catch you guys in 30 minutes. All right, and I'm back. So the nuclear has officially ran out. If I just show you guys quickly, whenever I go to catch a fish now, there is no more nuke in the water. So the question becomes, well, how much money did we actually make fishing here? Now, I'm not gonna lie, we would have made some money already. I just can't remember what amount we started on, because the Poseidon rod does obviously give you some extra money whilst you're fishing. But if I go to the backpack, you can see all of these nukes here. What happens if we sell all of this at once? All right, here we go, dude. I'm actually kind of excited. We're about to make like 600k, 800k, a million. How much are we gonna make? It didn't pop up for some reason, but we made 2.1 million. For some reason, it didn't come up saying how much. That's kind of weird. Well, there you go, guys. Unfortunately, today we didn't get the nuclear ancient kraken, but at least we did make 2.1 million back, although we did spend a lot more than that on Poseidon totems. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to subscribe to enter into the Roblox giveaway, and with that, I'll catch you in the next one. Today, I'm setting out on a mission to catch my first ever Lego ancient kraken, as well as an ancient kraken in my favorite mutation, the firework mutation. And let's just say I was struggling to hold onto my sanity. No! Oh, no. But before we get to that, since you guys keep subscribing, the February Robux Spot giveaway has now reached 81,000 Robux. And for every one new subscriber, I'll keep adding more Robux to the giveaway pot. So keep subscribing and comment your Roblox usernames to be entered. And we're in. And yep, today, guys, we are going on the hunt for yet again another Lego type of fish. And this is one of the rarest fish. In fact, I think it's the rarest fish you can get in fish right now. And that is the ancient kraken. So if you guys don't know, recently they fixed the ancient kraken because you can now spawn it in and basically keep missing the kraken until you get the ancient one. Now, it's still pretty tricky, but it is finally doable to get it. So I thought, well, why not get in one of the coolest mutations in fish, and one that you guys seem to love watching, the Lego mutation. So of course, in order to get this, we've got to use the brick rod. So let me go, where is it? All right, here we go. Brick rod. Currently, I've got hasty on it just because the lure speed is 0%. It's so bad. Now, I'm sure most of you guys have this rod already, but if you don't, you can go ahead and check out my brick rod video. I basically left a tutorial in there on how to get it for yourself. But before we actually get to catching the ancient kraken in the Lego mutation, there's one other mutation that I wanted to get before that. Yep, you guessed it. It involves using the firework rod to get my favorite mutation in the game, the firework mutation. So without wasting any more time, let's get right into it. In order to spawn the ancient kraken, we of course have to go down towards Atlantis. So let's get on our jet ski and make our way towards the Grand Reef. Dude, I'm so excited to do this, honestly. I have been wanting to catch the ancient kraken in both Lego and firework for so long. All right, here we go. We've made it down to Atlantis. Now, one thing we're gonna need before we start going for the ancient kraken hunt is we need a lot of Poseidon totems. So if you guys don't know, in order to spawn the ancient kraken, you do have to use a Poseidon totem, and to get those, you gotta go to the Poseidon room. So if you just go past this little dude right here, little dude is a big dude. He's huge. Some would say he's massive. All right, so let's make our way into the water and go down to the Poseidon room. Okay, we've got a tide breaker ready. Let's go! And here we go. Okay, we made it. So all you gotta do, if you guys don't know, you gotta unlock the Poseidon room. To do that, you basically have to go over there and deliver all the sharks. Once you've done that, get yourself in here. I mean, I'm sure most of you guys have completed Atlantis by now, but just in case you didn't know, these are the Poseidon raft totems. Honestly, I think we're gonna need a few of these. Currently, I've got 26 million after buying one, so let's see. If I buy a few more here. Okay, I've got 20 million and I've got 4 of them. Oh, do we need more? The problem is the firework mutation is only a 15% chance, and that's the one that I want to start with, because getting over the brick rod, that's 100% chance of it being Lego, so that one's actually kind of easy. All right, let's go ahead and get one more. That's gonna be 5 Poseidon totems. Hopefully that's enough, but honestly, this could go terribly wrong. I could easily waste all my money going for the firework ancient kraken. All right, well, anyways, now that we've got the Poseidon raft totems, let's make our way back out, and then we can dive into the kraken pool. All right, here we go. We're back. Let's dive in. Yippee! Is there anything more fun than using tide breaker in water? I love it. And here we go. We've made it to the kraken pool. All right, let's get the diving gear off, because honestly, it just looks horrendous. It hurts my eyes. Okay, there we go. Now, in order to spawn the kraken, you guys already know, we're gonna need a lot of sundial totems. Currently, I've got 1,264. If that isn't enough, I quit fish, bro. All right, let's get spamming the sundial totems, and let's see how long this is gonna take. Okay, clearly this is not working. It's been 25 minutes of using sundial totems and not a single kraken. Now, sometimes this can happen and you basically just have to reset your server and it should help. So let me try it out. Let's go ahead and leave and rejoin. All right, I've made it back. So let's go ahead and pop the heart. And let's get back down into the kraken pool. All right, hopefully this time we don't get cooked and I don't just keep wasting my sundial totems. Let's see. And here we go. Okay, we made it back to the kraken pool. Let's try this once again, guys. I'm going to get spamming the sundial totems and hopefully this doesn't take as long as it did last time. All right, let's see. Well, I've now officially been going for 1 hour and I still cannot get the kraken. Now, just to save some space on my PC, I'm going to stop recording here, restart the server a bunch of times until I can get the kraken, and then I'll see you guys then. All right, here we go. Finally, dude, I managed to get a kraken spawn in after almost 2 hours. Honestly, disgusting. But now that we've got the kraken, all we've got to do is use a Poseidon totem. Now, I actually have 7, which is good. I had some extra, I didn't realize. Okay, there we go. And we turned the kraken into an ancient kraken. Currently, I've got the coral bait on. We've got the firework rod. And next, all we need is Atex luck. And guys, if you want to get Atex luck for yourself, make sure to subscribe and comment down below your Roblox usernames. I'm still doing the massive February Roblox giveaway. You don't want to miss that. All you've got to do is just subscribe. Okay, there we go. We've got Atex luck on it. Let's get fishing. So now comes the little bit of a tricky part. What we've got to do is, yes, hook the kraken, but not just any kraken. We've got to get the ancient one. We'll know it's ancient once we get the minus 95% progress speed. So everything else, I'm just going to skip for now because the ancient kraken only stays around for about 5 minutes. All right, all these fish, I'm literally just going to skip. Come on. Give ancient kraken, please. Oh, okay. See, we got the kraken, but it's minus 85% progress speed. Now, the bug used to be that you couldn't catch the kraken again if you let it go. But if I'm correct, I think they've now fixed that. Let's see. Wait, what's this? What is that? What am I catching? Why is it blue? Okay, I'm gonna catch this. What is this? Oh, this thing. Okay. Dude, I really hope they fixed the bug. If they haven't, this is GG. Oh! Okay, you can keep catching the kraken. Finally, dude, I cannot believe it took them this long, but they finally fixed that. That's good. All right, so that means we can just basically keep fishing until we get the secret kraken, which is the ancient kraken. No, we keep getting minus 85. Give me minus 95, please. Bro, we keep getting the kraken. No, come on, just give me the ancient kraken. I think there's only something like a 0.5% chance that we get the ancient kraken here. So honestly, this challenge is super hard. No! There it is! Okay, it ended up changing from ancient to a normal kraken. Maybe I underestimated how hard this is truly going to be. All right, let me try to use another Poseidon totem and turn it back. Does this work for the same kraken? Oh, it does. Okay, easy. All right, let's get fishing once again, and hopefully this time we can hook it. Okay, we've got a kraken again, but it's still just a normal kraken. All right, I'm going to switch up fishing positions. I'm actually going to go onto this part of the water just so that I can get faster casts. No! Why do we keep getting the normal kraken? Oh, this is not going well. Look, we just keep getting the normal one.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
No! Okay, we lost the kraken. Wait. I've actually got the kraken down here as it disappeared. That's kind of crazy. All right, might as well catch this one, and then we need to spawn another kraken in. And this challenge is going to be so much harder than I initially thought. For some reason, I thought getting the secret kraken or the ancient kraken was going to be kind of easy. And here we go. Come on, at least make this one firework. That would be cool. And there it is, the first kraken of the day. Now, unfortunately, that one isn't going to be an ancient kraken. But let's have a look. Did we at least get a firework? No, we didn't even get a firework. And it's small. 3,667 kilograms. All right, we got cooked. All right, well, back to sundial totem popping. And let's see how long it takes to get another one in. And there it is. Okay, that didn't take long at all. It looks like I got myself a lucky server here. So let's go ahead and pop another Poseidon totem. All right, here we go, guys. Hopefully this time we have more luck. Okay, we got a kraken straight away, but unfortunately, it's just a normal kraken again. Skip this. Come on. Come on, ancient kraken. I need you. Bro, we keep getting so many krakens. This is like my 5th one. around, but I just cannot seem to be able to hook the ancient kraken. Guys, I think we've got a problem. I just cannot seem to be able to get the ancient kraken. So what I might have to do is cheat this a little bit by buying even more luck. Look, we just keep getting normal krakens. So if you guys watched my yesterday video, I actually did get an ancient kraken, and I got the world's first frozen ancient kraken. But I did have like 300x server luck. We ended up losing the ancient kraken again. All right, come on. Another Poseidon totem. Oh, no, dude. This is costing me so much money right now. Dude, I've had 3 in a row, and they're all just normal krakens. That's crazy. No, we lost it again. Bro, this is going to be so much harder than I thought it was going to be. All right, what I'm going to do is just basically catch this kraken, and then I need to spawn another one in. Bro, do I just up the luck? Is 8x server luck not going to be enough for this challenge? Because there's only a 15% chance that it ends up being firework as well. Ooh, this is hard. This is very hard. All right, here we go. Come on. Please make it firework. All right, there it is. We've got the kraken. Is it going to be firework at least? Okay, let's scroll down. No, dude, we got cooked. I mean, it's a little bit bigger than the last one. It's 5,600 kilograms, but it's not firework. And more importantly, it's definitely not an ancient kraken. Oh, man, is this going to be difficult? Maybe I just go for the Lego ancient kraken and not the firework ancient kraken. Oh, we might have to do that, guys. This is a tough challenge. All right, I've managed to get yet again another kraken, but this time I'm gonna call help from my Discord server. That's right, if you watched yesterday's video, I boosted the luck to a ridiculous amount, and to be honest, why not do the same once again, just to make it easier? All right, let me call in everybody from my Discord and hand them all the brand new bundle. All right, there we go. I've put the link into my Discord server, and if you guys want to be featured in a future video and of course get yourself some bundles, make sure to join my Discord. I'll put the link at the top of the description and top of the comments. All right, look at all these lucky guys. They're about to get the brand new bundle. Let me just start handing it out as they join. All right, there we go. We've got 32x luck. Let me keep buying more. What a crazy amount of Robux am I about to spend just to get this kraken. Okay, last one, and this should do. All right, there we go. And now we currently have 224 server luck. Now, if I go ahead and put the 8x on as well. All right, just told everyone you can all stay. Just don't take my kraken. I need it for a video. All right, so next up, let's go ahead and pop that Poseidon totem. Where is it? There we go. We've got the ancient kraken. So now if I get fish in, are we going to be able to get the secret kraken? The ancient? Let's have a look. And I will try one more time with the firework rod, because honestly, why not? All right, so far, we're still just getting common fish. Oh, no! Are you kidding me? I still just get the normal kraken? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We're chill. Okay, another normal kraken. Come on, give me the ancient, please. Oh, wait, I'm getting an enchant relic. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. There it is. We've got a quick enchant relic. And then we get a normal kraken still. Even with 232 server luck? Nah, bro, not like this. Not like this. What is going on? Okay, we're getting another enchant relic. Hello? Oh, it's happening. Okay, we're doing it, guys. We are doing it. As you saw, there was a black tick above my head, and we've got minus 95% progress speed. This is good. This is really good. All we had to do was just spend a ton of Robux. Easy peasy. Please make this firework. If we don't get this firework, honestly, I've run out of Poseidon totems. I only have one chance after this in order to get the Lego ancient kraken. I just wanted to see if we could get firework first. Dude, this thing goes up so slowly. It's actually ridiculous. Okay, we're officially halfway. Come on, I'm gonna be here for like 10 minutes doing this. It's that slow. Oh, and I lost a ton of progress as well because I was distracted by this dude. Who is that guy? Oh, no. I'm losing a lot of progress. Oh, bro, this thing is so slow. Okay, we're up to halfway again. No! Why do I keep losing that much progress? I keep getting distracted by everybody coming here. No. Oh, my days, dude. I'm stuck at the halfway point. Okay, stay there. Stay in that corner, please. Okay, it's turned back to a normal kraken. That's fine. I'm still good. No, I swear my whole thing just broke. I didn't even let go. What? It let go on its own. No! Oh, no! Why did that just happen? happen? All right, I'm going to use another Poseidon totem to turn it ancient. Bro, why did that just happen? Seriously. I was still holding mouse 1 and my whole cursor just went all the way to the left for no reason. Oh, dear, dude. I don't even know how long is left on this Kraken, to be honest. I might not even have enough time. Oh, no, I just completely cooked myself. Okay, I think there's 2 minutes left on the Kraken, and I cannot seem to hook it again. This is so bad, bro. This is so bad. No! I got the normal Kraken again. Oh, no, dude. I think I'm actually going to lose it. I cannot believe I just lost the ancient Kraken. No! I just keep getting normal now. Oh, and there it goes. We ended up losing the Kraken. No way did I just do that. No way did I just do that, bro. Oh, my days. You know what I'm going to do, guys? Out of rage, I'm going to gift more of these. Let me actually go ahead and increase the server look once again, and let me try spawning another Kraken. All right, currently, I've only got 1 Poseidon Wrath totem left, and honestly, I'm going to save it for the Lego. But just to make sure that I can get the ancient Kraken, I think it's probably wise that I buy more. So let's go ahead and get the diving gear on, and let's go back to the Poseidon room, because I'm going to have to buy maybe 3 more. And look at this guy as well. Thank you, Bacha number 2, for popping all these sundial totems for me, buddy. All right, let me go ahead and just get a few more of these. That should do. We've got 4 of them now, and I only have 14 million cash left. All right, for the next go, I will be using the Lego brick rod. And let me just quickly check the stats on it. So the firework rod has a resilience of 15%, plus I'm using coral, so that's 35% resilience. The brick rod has a resilience of 35% and a really huge control. So I should basically be able to get it really easily with the brick rod. All right, I've made it back to the Kraken pool where everyone's chilling. So I'm just going to wait here until we get another Kraken spawned in. Oh, there we go. Wow, that didn't take long at all, dude. Okay, let me go ahead and pop a Poseidon totem. There we go. We've got an ancient Kraken once again. All right, let me reposition to over here. So instead of doing it with the firework rod, oh, do I give it another go with the firework rod? Oh, you know what? I'm going to try. Redemption time. I've got this guy clapping for me. What? That's crazy. Oh, there we go. Okay, I got it again. All right, I've got my boy clapping for me. Nah, dude, this is so distracted. I'm so distracted by everyone around me right now. Nah. There's too much going on, bro. I can't even tell them to stop because I'm locked in. All right, it's fine. We got this. We got this. Am I going to lose it again, bro? Am I really this bad at fishing? Nah, dude. Nah, I'm going to lose it again. Bro, I'm not going to lie. These guys are way too distracted right now. The dancing is crazy. I wish they weren't here doing this. Bro, this is taking that long. I've got everybody around me sleeping now. This is so slow. I've never caught one like this before. The last time I caught one, I used the seraphic rod, and that was really fast. No, bro. Literally, if you let it go for a second, you lose so much progress. It's disgusting. No, bro, I keep losing the tiniest bit of progress. I'm just oh, no. Oh, no, this is so over. No! No, bro. How? No, I'm done. I'm going up here. I'm done. I don't want to be seen again. I'm done, bro. Oh, I don't even know what to do. Do we even have much time left on the Kraken? All right, you know what? I'm done with the firework. I don't know why I can't get it. All right, let me try again. Let me go to the brick rod, and this time it should hopefully work. Just give me the Lego ancient Kraken. That's what we came for. I suck too much to get it firework, bro. All right, for some reason, I cannot even hook the Kraken with the brick rod. That could be a problem in itself. Oh, okay, I got it. All right, listen, guys. If I lose it this time with this big of a control bar and this big of a resilience, I just suck, dude. Oh, I actually kind of got weirdly close. All right, all I've got to do is chill. This is like a 70% control bar. This is literally the biggest control bar in the game. Come on, Bacha, lock in. Dude, look at everyone over there. Look at them all over there. They just stood watching. Finally, we've made it over the 50% mark. This is all I needed, guys. I just needed the massive brick rod. All right, here it comes. We get it. Yeah! Finally, we got the ancient Kraken, and this one should be Lego. There it is. All right, guys, let me have a look at this bad boy. If I scroll down... Oh, wait, it's quite big. 13,000 kilograms. A studded ancient Kraken. Okay, it is pretty big. For a second, I thought, wait, no, it looks small. I'm so confused. Either way, though, that's it. This is the Lego ancient Kraken card. Let's go. But why end there? Let's try to get the firework one more time. I'm not going to give up. All right, here we go. We managed to get another Kraken and made it ancient. So let's go go back to the firework rod one more time. Where is it? All right, here we go. Firework rod. And you know what, guys? Just to make this a little easier on myself, because I keep struggling, I'm actually going to use deep coral. This will give me an extra 50 resilience instead of an extra 20. Oh, okay, I'm getting it again. All right, this time I'm locked in, guys. I am not letting this go. All right, here we go. We're at 50%, guys. I'm locked in. All right, here we go, guys. It's actually happening. I didn't mess up. All I needed was 50 extra resilience. Perfect catch. Done. Yes. All right, now will it be firework? That's the other question. There's only a 15% chance that it's firework. There it is. All right, let's have a look. Did we get lucky? Oh, wait! We didn't get a firework, but we got it blighted. Wait, what? Yo, this looks sick. Is this the world's first blighted? All right, I've got to check this. All right, I'm taking a look at all of the caught ancient krakens so far. Firework has actually already been caught, but there doesn't seem to be a Lego, a studded mutation, and also no blighted. So is that 2 world firsts in one video? That is so crazy. Let's go! Well, guys, side news. As you can see, my server luck is running out. We only have 96 left, and unfortunately, no kraken is spawning in. So that's going to be the end, but it looks like we did catch 2 world's firsts. We ended up getting the blighted ancient kraken, which is definitely a world's first. And of course, we got the Lego ancient kraken, which I think is a world's first. At least it's not on the wiki. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you want to be featured in the next one, just make sure you join my Discord. I'll put it at the top of the description and top of the comments. And if you enjoyed this Lego video, be sure to check out some of these other ones on the screen. And with that, I'll catch you in the next one.